up, everybody? Like always, it's your boy Stef, one fourth of the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. Let's not fuck up already, guys. Welcome to the Top Row Boys podcast. Man, I'm here with my trios partners today. Our guy Reek might be gone, but the spirit still lives on. You feel me? The host with the most will be back next week. But like always, I got the Oracle and I got my OG with me, Sears. Vaughn, how we feeling?
Hello, hello, hello. Doing good. Excited to talk about wrestling this week.
OG, how we feeling?
Yeah, TRB Nation, what's good? This Vaughn. Like always, good week in wrestling. Long week this week, but I'm ready to talk about wrestling with the boys. It's like always, not for me rambling. We get to it, y'all.
Yeah, so of course, if y'all don't know me, I don't recognize my smooth and luscious voice. It's, the EST, the DMV, the 301's Golden Sun, the rated S superstar, the straight edge superstar, the Chocolate City Saint, the Potter of all worlds, the Bajan bulldozer, the Cameroonian nightmare. Man, it's your boy Steph. Come on, man.
Steph Freakman Rollins.
Yeah, actually,
You know
actually, I need to go back to the comments to see if we have any suggestions after that because
that's
I
true.
completely
We
forgot.
definitely.
I completely forgot I did that. That I'm doing that now.
All right. But while you're doing that, let's go all the way back and let's talk about last week's SmackDown real quick. It started off with a segment between Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu. Man, at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Am I loving the build between the three of them? Absolutely. But we could, maybe I'm just impatient, but we could just make the match already. Because of course, it starts off with Cody Rhodes doing the thing, the what do you want to talk about, blah, 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 blah. Jacob pulls up on him, starts interrupting. And then all of a sudden, Drew pops out like Batman in the stands. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, cool, a little yappity yap, yap, yap. But obviously, we're around the time of Chamber. Chamber's literally tomorrow from the day they were recording this. So it's like, dog, like, how does this necessarily affect the chamber? Like the only one that's in here is Cody. And honestly, I think this is all a setup for Jacob to interfere and cost Cody the chamber. But that's just me though. What y'all
Mhm.
boys think?
I mean, I'm in the same boat. Like, it's one of those things. Who even get into that? I just want to say, like, Jewish champ is a breath of fresh air. Like, oh my goodness, like
Yeah.
just him in the stands being a menace, being like a D1 rage baiter with the belt in his hand is great. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think at this point, like you mentioned, I definitely do think Jacob gets involved somehow tomorrow in the chamber match, and end up causing Cody um the winning, something like that, so we can set up that triple threat. And at this point, I think we might even get like a potential fatal four way, and we'll get to that once we get to the last match of the night. But I'm loving the tension. Like I said, I'm outside being a grabs guy. I love me some good like promos. So like just back and forth, like in the ring, he's out there talking crazy. Cody's upset, and Jacob's upset. I mean, I'm loving what they're doing right now because even when we were talking about this a few weeks ago, I feel like this can be some great storytelling, and they're taking the slow grind. Obviously,
Yeah.
we got me the
Mhm.
mania. But like you said, I do think we need some matches in between, or like some type of like stuff in between, other than like their segments, to hold us till mania. But I mean,
I
I'm
believe
loving it.
I really believe that because we never got the one-on-one match between Jacob and Cody because the bell never
Yeah.
rang at Saturday night's main event. They literally could have had that. Like Cody, let's be so fair. Cody doesn't need to be in the chamber, and so that could have been the fifth card. That could have been the fifth match on the card that's added.
Yeah, but like you said, it kind of go down to like I think you mentioned like a couple weeks ago, like if they make it. I mean, it happens, but like they when you lose, they tie that with being buried. I'm like, you can't bury Cody. He's Cody Rhodes. You
Yeah,
really can't bury Jacob. He's just a lone werewolf. So like, I feel like once you're at that level, taking an L does not hurt that much. I mean, so stop being afraid to take L's. Let them go at it, and that can then because you can have Drew into that match, like he did last time after the win. So
Mhm.
yeah, but it's some good stuff. Like I'm loving it. Like it definitely has me super excited for Mania now for the big strap. So on SmackDown.
yeah.
Agree. I mean, listen. You really can't go along with any combination of these three. But I agree with you guys. Match needs to happen at some point. I think we do see Rose and Fatu at some point down the line, and then we actually get a match. But I do see McIntyre being McIntyre and just interfering. I think that's what's going to set up the. It's probably going to set up the. I'm thinking. I've been seeing a fatal four way. I think it's going to be a fatal four way, kind of like Ron said, which we'll get to in a second. But
Yeah, because there's only one way I see a fatal four way, but that all depends on, exactly. All depends on what the Viper wants to do.
yes,
Um, Moving on with SmackDown, let's talk about the Chamber qualifier that we had last Friday between Charlotte Flair, Kiana James, and Nia Jax. Now, I don't know about y'all, man, but this was the upset of the goddamn night. First off,
Was it?
love to see a
hmm
black woman win during Black History Month. Shout
Hey,
out,
love to
shout out,
see it.
shout
Shout out
out
Kiana,
Kiana.
man. Shout out that
Shout
black
out
woman.
Kiana, man. Look, man, they love to see a black woman win. But I definitely, you, like, before last Friday, I would have put the whole house on it that Charlotte Flair was going to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. I think I even said it on this pod that I thought that she was going to win the qualifier and then win that whole match. Only to find out Charlotte was the one to take the pin.
Crazy.
And
Crazy. Crazy.
everyone that y'all want to call, everyone that the internet wants to call, insert name here, Hogan. Hey, we deaded that all 2026 because Sammy's taking more pins than anybody. Charlotte taking pins now. Um, who else did we say that about? Becky has put over
Becky.
a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Becky put over Maxine most of the back half of 2025.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. All this little Hogan narrative, all of that dead in the water.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, listen. Hogan, everything down with Hogan in 2025. Okay, quite literally.
Yeah.
I
Um,
didn't even peep that until I just. Ooh, that's funny. That's funny. Uh,
but
yeah,
serious,
I'm
we
saying,
can, we can,
what y'all think of the match?
you can go first, sis.
I thought it was great, honestly. I mean, I think it was a really good triple threat. Again, shockable moment. Like it wasn't. We all thought Charlotte was gonna win, but Keanu didn't pull up the dub. But looking at the lineup for the Chamber, which we'll get into the last person fit when we get to Wall in a second, it
Yeah,
makes sense for Mania. Not only it kind of creates a clear winner in my mind of Tiffany winning the match, which kind of sucks, but it does create a clear. It creates a clear another scenario for the match because if you look at who we have a member of Rio in the
yeah,
Chamber. We have one of the members of Friends of Convenience. I think that's what their name
yeah,
is. We have we have Asuka from the Kabuki Warriors, Keanu James from Ho and Julia's partnership. Well, I think Rodriguez is going to be in the whatever picture, but like this is majority of this match is setting. I feel like it's setting up for that WrestleMania women's title picture that we've been talking about. Like,
yeah.
so I'm kind of happy that it's not like one team or four teams in there. So I'm really happy with Keanu James being there, and I think this is giving her a foul, but it's carrying it up lately. What about you, Ron? What do you think?
Um, Everything y'all said, man, it was definitely a shocker seeing Keanu win. But like you said, I'm not upset about it because, like, I'm glad that it seemed like over the past 2 years they've been given like at least one spot to up and coming talent. We had Tiffany back in Perth. Last year we had Roxanne. This year we had Kiana. So I'm glad they at least hold one spot, for that up and comer superstar. Um, but I said overall it was a cool match, decent match. Um, Definitely thought Charlotte was going to win, but I do once again like the idea of Keanu winning, just because it's something fresh, something new. So, not that I want to say things, same things y'all said, but I agree, and I'm just glad that we got a new face in there to like keep things fresh.
hmm
Let me let y'all know right now. If it ends up being Tiffy time in Chicago, and we end up having to see Tiffany versus Jay again at Mania.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I think
brother.
I think it will.
I will be, I will completely, com- actually, let me not even say this. Just know I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Or, and here's the thing, because a lot of the statements I've said on this podcast about Tiffany made it seem like I'm a hater. I'm really not. Like, I think she's incredibly talented. I think she's one of the most flexible and acrobatic and athletes that we have now. But the thing about it is that her characterization is also a thing where I'm tired of the redundant match combos. I really am.
Mhm.
Like, granted, I get that when it comes to the title picture with the WWE Women's Championship, you're in a deep hole, like a deep, deep, deep hole. Because of the fact, of course, it's not Jay's fault, but bodies, 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 you need bodies. And everybody else is kind of tied up, so they kind of have to go back to old reliable. So, like, will I understand? Yes. Will I be annoyed? Of course. And especially compared to last year's women's chamber match, where that Bianca win was surprising, and of course everything that went down with the big three that night.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
still
if
remember.
it's hard to top that moment.
it
Yeah,
is.
that Jade return was beautiful, man.
Hmm.
Cinema, as the kids call it.
Exactly. Um. All right. Let's move on real quick. Okay. Speaking of all the Hogans, right? We talked about Sam. We talked about the Sammy Hogan narrative a little bit earlier. So let's talk about Sami Zayn actually, and let's talk about the segment that he had with Cody Rhodes today. Sammy, I need you to really listen to me. I get it. It's Ramadan. You fasted. I get it. You know the fact that you ain't eat, drank, it's getting to you. However, Sami Zayn, you baby back bitch. Why? Why? Why would you get punked out by Cody like that? Why would you get punked out by Cody like that? Do you not realize that this whole year you've been saying that you want a world championship? And then when a former world champion steps to you, you decide that you want to go, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not mean.
That had me hot too, because when Cody not Cody, when Sammy popped off, I'm like, ooh, get some
Dude,
fire, we get some attitude, get some aggression.
dude, Sammy literally got booed for saying, I'm sorry. He got booed. What? Okay, here's the thing. Cody is a rarity in the WWE system right now because he is at least the way how they've been trying to characterize him, a pure white meat babyface, and it's working in the grandest of fashion. Like it is in the most traditionalist sense, a white meat babyface.
Hmm.
That doesn't mean that every babyface needs to be that or can't have a little bit of edge. Like Sammy can have some get back. You feel me? Like that doesn't necessarily make him a heel. But right now, they're just making him seem chicken shit. And I don't even mean that in a heel sense. I mean, he is literally seeming chicken shit. And I say all of this to say, I say all of this to say, like, Sammy, have we lost the picture? Have we lost the vision? No pun intended, because we will talk about that on Raw.
Yes, we did. Continue.
we we
Um,
did lose a vision, in fact.
um, like, have we lost the momentum? Is the goal not still the same? Is the vision not still the same? Do you still not want to bring a world title to your son? Because here's what we can do. We can either put our big boy pants on, or you can go and try and take on either Punk or Big Goose over on Raw. What you what you want to do, Sammy? That's my personal opinion. Love you. Think you're a great wrestler, Sammy. Had an amazing title run last year. But let's talk about it. And speaking of let's talk about it, Trick Williams that had to pull up on your ass. You know what? Imagine, imagine you a veteran at your job. You've been there about 10 years or so. And then this little rookie that just got hired pulls up on you and says, huh, ain't no way you can't get the job done. Me, I finished those spreadsheets. Me, I turned in that report. I would slap the black off this rookie. Anyway,
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like I said, I agree with everything you saying. It's just that I don't know. Send me some aggression. Like you mentioned, like the fans were getting behind it. Once he like popped off, fans popped. As soon as he
Hmm.
apologized, lost them. Like it's like I'm hoping that H and those guys backstage hear the reaction and then they get more aggression here on out. Um, I don't want a heel turn like you said. I just want Sammy to stop being a baby back.
Edge.
baby
Thank
back
you.
bitch.
Thank you. I don't hear some podcast, but yeah, something just like just something, man. So I just hope that that leads to him showing more aggression and so some, I don't know, just something more. And then, like I said, Trick is Trick, man. Like Trick's the instigator. He's stirring the pot. Call what do you call him? Mister Can't get the job done. I mean, he's not
Yeah,
Hmm.
wrong. Sammy he been folding when the pressure's at his highest. Sammy's been
He
folding.
crumbles. He
He crumbles,
crumbles.
yeah. So
you could give
he
us a
gotta,
great U.S. title run, but then once we put you with that big belt, what you
yeah.
doing?
You go to the big boys, and the yard,
Yeah,
he can't do
exactly.
it. So, but yeah, Cynthia, I agree with everything you say. I want to repeat everything, but yeah, definitely we need something to happen quick with Sammy.
No, I do think like this whole segment was interesting. Like, so it's like multiple different levels here. Like this is starting to seem like a Cody was heel tone coming either Mania or post Mania. Hope it's post Mania, please. Because heel or face, I don't need Cody with the belt. If he's turning heel, he's getting the belt. But the should also lead down the line. We get a heel Cody versus Zayn moment. But I don't think this is setting up Zayn's WrestleMania match, who I think will be Trick Williams.
I would 100% be down for that, and I can
Yeah,
fully see it. I think with
yeah,
everything that they are building towards, Sammy versus Trick, ooh, 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 the
I can
entrances
say,
would be fire. Because
And real
think,
yeah.
quick,
ooh, yeah,
Even like the build, I feel like those two like give like some good build, the character work. Like that'll be fun to just see like the vignettes and like I can imagine like their little what is the little highlight they do before the match. Like
yeah,
it's gonna be some good stuff. So yeah, those
hmm
two from every standpoint, because Trick's been like going crazy in the ring. Like I mean, Trick already was showing they got a lot better once he did the double duty, but Trick's been
mm.
looking A1 since he came to the main roster. So I'm excited for that feud.
Dude,
yeah,
Trick. Okay, so let's move into the next. Let's move
Yeah.
into the next thing. Because do you know during this qualifier match between Trick, Carmelo, and Damian Priest, how surprised I was that Trick was the one calling plays. Like you could quite literally see him calling the match. Like
Mhm.
Damian, what happened to Puncher Martinez? Where is my ROH legend? Where is my former NXT North American champion? Why? Why
I,
are we?
he died when Alex Black took him out. Just saying. Continue.
We gonna talk about Alistair in a bit because
Oh, I know we are.
Oh, you
I
can't wait. I
specifically,
know Sears can't wait.
I specifically want your reactions here. But like when it comes down to that qualifier match. First off, I love the pacing of it. I love how they were able to integrate the story and they were able to really play off of the history that all two of them have. I mean, all three of them have. Because the sequence where Carmelo and Trick are ganging up and really showing some old Trick Mello moves, taking down Damian Priest. And also, this is the first time that Trick Williams and Carmelo have gone against each other since 2024 or something like that in April, which was really, really cool. And then, of course, we have the tension between Damien and Trick that's been happening recently as well, because they have had tiffs here and there. Like, again, I think we're seeing a new guard show up in WWE very quickly, and I think quicker than a lot of people are expecting. Because the way how Trick Williams has taken off, just look at the media presence that he has shown, the fact that he is at on every YouTube channel that happens to work with the WWE. He's at every radio station. He's at every news station. Dude, I saw him telling two white women in Kentucky about lemon pepper steppers on the morning news.
Bro. he was on ESPN this whole week too. Like Trick is everywhere right now, man. It's just crazy.
Yes, thank you for bringing up the ESPN thing because Stephen A. Smith copied Trick's whole grip from head to toe. Now, I tell you, the presence is insane, and I think that he has caught fire incredibly quick, and I'm very happy that, like you said, Vaughn, him doing double duty has prepared him for this tenfold. And I think the dopest thing about this match, other than the fact that I was again very surprised to see Trick Williams calling plays, because what the fuck? Um, but also his endurance in the ring has stepped up. Because, dude, there's a spot where even Carmelo is looking like he's out of breath and trying to. I even texted on the group chat. I said, "Why is Melo in the corner? You don't get that first 48 right or something."
Yeah,
Like it was a really it was a really good match, and also it was a really impressive match, dog. And so I think the last question I want to ask, please tell me your thoughts on the match, but also, do you think that there is a new SmackDown 6 emerging? And with who?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
ooh.
I gotta think about that. That's a good question.
Um, I'll start off because I have my answer already for that.
I can
But
see this.
I mean, it was a good match. Like you put the three of them together, it's gonna be good. Like I
Yeah,
mean, you have Melo with like high pace, of Breeze with the power, and Williams. It just seemed a combination of the both of them with his athleticism. I mean, I'm not surprised that Trick Williams won. To be completely honest, he's had a rocket ship on his back since he debuted, and it's not stopping now.
yeah,
And they're doing. Like, honestly, this is probably been one of the best ways the NXT call have gone so far since we've seen yours.
yeah,
See, I'm not mad at it. Is he gonna win the chamber? No, but he's being treated like a star. He's feeling himself, and honestly, it's I honestly think by the end of 2027 we have him as a world champion. I
Yeah,
won't say the end of 2026 because I don't know. I don't think there seem to be more things
they've still got
happening.
some refining to do.
Yes. I'm gonna say like the year of 2027, Greg Williams will be a world champion in WWE. See, play the cards right, he could be one of the biggest stars in the company. There with Rhea Ripley, there with Cody Rhodes, up there with Reigns, Rollins, Michael, Io, Belair, he can be up there if done correctly. I
mm,
think they're doing the great right thing with him. And to answer to your question of New SmackDown 6, I think so. Well, honestly,
Mhm.
I think you include Williams, I think you include Hayes, Dragonoff. You put include in now. I think you will put the Black. I think because he can cook. You let him
Yeah,
cook. He can cook. I think you include the actually I'm honestly as a pale.
mm,
I was
And
thinking the same thing.
then I mean right now I would probably say Gargano when he gets
mm.
Yeah,
his life back together, but that's who I would call the SmackDown Six.
Yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, I'll keep it brief. Like I said, I agree with everything y'all saying about Trick in the match. Good match. Trick's looking really good. And like I said, Trick one of those guys like down the line, definitely who can I can see him in a pillar. Definitely like within the year or so, because that's what he's been doing. So like I said, I agree with everything y'all saying, just not to, be redundant. But for SmackDown 6, same thing you said with the first four. So I was thinking Mello, Trick, Ilya, and you said, who's that person you said for your first four?
So
Alistair.
Black,
Yeah, Alistair. So I was thinking that. I would
hmm
throw Tom in there because he's been on a run lately. I feel like they let
yeah,
Tom
oh
do like
yeah,
this. They let Tom
yeah.
go like this solo run like they doing right now with the matches he's putting
Hmm.
on. I'll throw Tom in there, and then I'll throw. Let's see, Frank's in the match in a while. I'll throw Shen in there, I guess, because he's been in a lot of matches. So um the Fraction definitely can hoop, but we haven't seen Fraction in the ring in a minute. So
So,
Yeah,
just going based on that, I'll do Tama and Shins for like my last two for like SmackDown 6. But SmackDown was the show for the Hoopers. And I'm a Hoop
cooking,
fan, so I mean,
cooking.
it's for me.
yeah. All right.
What about you, Seth?
Yeah. So my SmackDown 6, Mello, Trick. I'm not gonna lie. This is again, if you had asked me a year ago, I would not have said this. Kit Wilson. I think his ability to turn absolute
Hmm.
dog shit, like literally absolute dog shit, into a over gimmick is astounding. And I think it's one that reminds you of a Jericho. It's one that reminds you of a Ziggler. It is one that reminds one of the longest things to longevity in wrestling is the ability to reinvent. And I think that Kit Wilson's ability to reinvent while still remaining Kit Wilson, especially with this run that he's been on, also, here's the thing. When we think of the SmackDown Six, I get it that we usually think of the typical heavy hitters and those that were always in the main event scene. And I think that Kit can get there once he gets the right character, but they also have to be able to put butts in seats and be versatile. So I think Kit can be there where it's a way where he either can look dominant or he can play enhancement talent, like we saw this past week with the whole match, if you even want to call it that, but squash match between him and Obafemi. So say I said Mello, Trick, Kit, give me Solo because he is still relatively young,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and I will take. I do think that we will see. I think that Fraxium will shine. However, I think they will shine as singles competitors. So I will split them, and that will be who I think the next Fraxium. And that is who I think the next SmackDown 6 will be.
No
Mhm.
Dragonoff?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Put them back together. Dragunov. I want to be different, but I'm not stupid. You feel me? I
Yeah,
want to be
Jack
different, but I'm not stupid.
certified Hooper.
Hmm.
Certified.
I mean, you can't forget him. I mean, he's a
Oh,
deadly man.
he is a deadly man.
Hey, once that
Of
orchestra get that going, it's GG's in the chat.
speaking of which, he had a match against Thomas Tonga this weekend. I mean, yeah, last weekend. And I don't want to touch on it like too much. Thomas Tonga got the win, but I did want to ask you guys because he obviously Thomas Tonga has been picking up a lot of steam for using Will Ospreay's finisher, the Hidden
Hmm.
Blade. So I just want to know real quick, what do you guys think? Do you think it fits him better, fits Will better? Who's better at executing it? So on and so forth. I want to instigate a little bit.
Go ahead, Sears.
I need something to clip and get views.
I mean, I feel like Will Ospreay does it so well. I mean, like it's kind of like the RKO. It's like simple move, but it's like you're gonna associate it with Randy Orton, right?
Yeah,
Like you're gonna associate, you know, the Attitude Adjustment with John Cena. You're gonna associate the Hidden Blade with Will Ospreay. Like no one does it better than him right now, but I don't think it's an issue, honestly. I mean, I hope he asks permission to use it, but like, I mean, there's only so many moves you can literally do without copying someone.
yeah.
It's not like there's a copyright on these moves,
And
but it's
besides,
like, yeah.
like I feel like he has permission. Like Osprey and Tama Tonga have history because I think they were both in United Empire together. Or
Mhm.
even so, Tama Tonga could have been like, "Hey, Jeff Cobb, do me a favor, call Will and let him know I might use his move." Shoot,
Yeah.
Tama Tonga even got on live and said that he's going to use the Styles Clash now that AJ's retired. That was funny as
That's
shit.
crazy.
I mean, that makes sense though. I
Yeah,
mean, what Bullet Club, like,
Mm. If I see Tom pull a Styles Clash, I might lose it. Um, but
if Tama pulls the Styles Clash, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like for me, I really can't give an opinion on that because I'm still like an AEW newbie. Um,
Mm.
but I don't know. I was based on what I've seen so far. I don't know. Tom is just jacked. For seeing him do that because he's so jacked, like I would rather take it from Ospreay than Tama just because Tama's Jack.
Mhm.
That's
Um,
fair.
I mean, but they both throw it really well. I mean, like I said, so no, I won't say nothing from neither person, but I mean, Thomas Jack. So coming like that, I'm scared.
Mhm.
Pause.
No, you know when Tommy hits you with that elbow, that's an elbow for real.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of AEW, let's actually hop over to the other side for a little second.
Oh,
Real
whoa,
quick.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
what we missing?
Alistair
What
Black and
missing?
whoa,
Randy.
Oh, wait, my
whoa,
bad. Bad.
whoa.
Go
Don't
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
dare. This is my man's shining moment.
It's a
Highlight
serious
of his
moment.
career.
Hey,
Main event, we
I
get Randall Keith Orton.
ISO.
Main event, we get Randall Orton
Uh-huh.
versus House of Black. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beef from the qualifier. House of Black kind of throwing the pot as he should. We get a
As
main event. Right?
uh-huh.
Great match. Honestly, they the taunting was at all time low high. Orton went for the okay at some point. When he go, when he goes on the ground, starts banging his fists on the ground, getting ready to strike. You know what Alex Black does? Sits his ass down, just calls applesauce. What do you want? What do you
I'm not
want?
gonna lie, that was a great moment. That was a crazy
It
moment.
was
I was hard.
like I mean, it spooked Orton's a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, great match. And then out of nowhere, Drew McIntyre interferes. McIntyre interferes in the match. He calls mess Orton up a little bit, rolls him back in the ring. After Black gets the win. Now, listen, fellas.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say McIntyre didn't help, but so Black got a win
That was a
against
dub.
the
A dub
Legend
is a
Killer.
dub. A dub is a
Like
dub.
a dub is a dub. So all I'm saying is Ask Black for World Champion 2026 is one does. Uh, but what do you guys think about? What do you guys? What do you guys? I have a clear bias towards Mr. Black, but
Mhm.
like, what do you guys think of the match?
No, I think it was a great match. I thought it was a great way to push the story forward and also add incentive for Randy heading into Chamber. Because let's be honest, there really outside of the whole I want to shot the world title, there was no real incentive.
Mhm.
So I think honestly there's a lot you could do with this. And I mean that in the sense of we are missing a lot of main event major heels, and no one is really being pushed in WWE as a whole as a main event major heel other than Gunther and Drew. So this could be the launching pad and the momentum needed for Aleister Black to really come off like a dominating, really like a truly fearful heel. And I think the same the same way like the presentation and stakes were given to him when he had the beef with Edge in AEW, we can have that same level of stakes added to it if he were to enter a full feud with Randy. Like I would not be mad at a Alistair Randy match headed into Mania.
Mhm.
The only thing is that Randy would have to take that is all that's what I would say.
Mhm.
It's gonna upset a lot of people, but Randy would have to take
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, it was a great match. Like I said, I'm just glad that, in Randy losing, we progressed so much. Like you said, Alistair got a win, which is helping him with his stock as a main event heel. Randy getting a L because of Drew. That boosts, the story with the whole main event scene with the big strap on SmackDown, which we mentioned, like, I might be a fatal four-way, which even for the four way with those four, I'm not complaining. Like that match is going to be insane. And like I said, like a story and promos. The promos will be amazing as well. So I'm down for all that. Just me nitpicking. Why did they give Alistair Karrigan's cross whole flow? Like word for word, bar for bar. Like he's now the guy going around whispering people's ears saying, used to be something. Go back to being evil. Like, no, trying to convert people to being bad guys again. And then you guys doing the same thing Scarlett was doing. They stole Karrion Cross's flow word for
it.
word, bar for bar.
Listen,
Other than that, it was
listen,
cool though. I'm nitpicking, but I'm cool
listen,
with either one.
listen, listen. Let him cook. I don't care who does it. It's a great.
I
It's a
will
great.
say,
It's a great thing.
I also find it very funny that this happened around the same time that this happened, and then literally on Sunday or Monday, I think, I found out that Paul Heyman called Karrion Cross about something. Not saying the two are connected, but
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. Like what they say, good artists imitate, great artists steal. So hey, I mean,
Hey, I
if
mean,
it,
I
if it
mean,
works better for them, go for it.
I mean, Aspak was kind of doing that when he was a face in NXT anyway.
yeah,
Bringing
Mm,
out, getting people to bring the roles themselves.
mm.
Like I think of like Valentine Dream and getting him to break. Uh, but like he does it well. I'm sorry. Like I'm not. I'm never gonna hit him with the black. Listen,
that's
he can do
fair.
he can do what he wants.
No,
Okay.
listen,
That's
I
fair.
love Alistair. I'll be back in the wrestling, watching NXT Black and Gold. So I love Alistair too. But I'm just nitpicking. That's all.
Hey, speaking of black and gold, fuck Velveteen Dream. But were there any other thoughts that you guys had as far as this week's SmackDown or anything that you guys wanted to talk about? Obviously, we had the squash match between Tiffany Stratton, Alba Fire.
Um,
Julia had a crazy match against Rhea Ripley.
I want more of that. That's what I was gonna say. I want more of Julia and Rhea. Like
Mhm.
that. Like Julia just. I want Julia just to mix with the bigger stars in the women's division. That's all. Because Julia can hoop. So I'm don't want her to keep fighting the mid card talent. Like give me like these main event talents against her, and not just cook. Like she could easily make the open challenge for the women and just have great matches like that. I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
Like that was a good match. Like I want more of Julia against like
It was a
those
great fucking match.
against those and that
Hmm.
spot where Julia like what stomped Rhea's hand to the mat was insane. So now I need more of that bad.
I like
Yeah.
the fact that everyone like because obviously it was advertised that Julia versus Io, then Rhea got added and then they swapped at the last second. I love the fact that even though with the swap, we still got essentially what everyone was expecting, which was a Joshi match.
Yes.
Like Rhea said, "Hey, go as hard as you want, keep it pushing. We gonna make it
I'm all
happen."
game. Yep.
Exactly. And then she even posted on her story that she had the cuts and the bruised eye to match it. So, hey
Hmm.
man, shout out to the two of them. Banger. Um, I wish we could talk about it a little bit more because honestly, I think that might be a TV match of the year contender so far.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But moving on, just to save time, um, let's talk about some things going on in AEW real quick. So on Collision last Saturday, we had Jet Set Rodeo defend against the Demand. Jet Set Rodeo retained. Um, we said this last week. If you're not gonna defend the trios titles like regularly, and this is not gonna be their full devotion, take the titles off of them. We love Kevin Knight, we love Speedball Bailey, but take the titles off of them.
Hmm.
And then the Rascals and FTR had an AEW tag title eliminator match. First off, I love the build to this match because it's literally FTR walking in on a smoke session for the Rascals. I thought that was funny as hell.
Hmm.
And they were like, you know what? Sure. You guys want a tag title eliminator match? We'll take on you dope heads. And then, of course, we have some interference from the Bucks because they have a match set up at Revolution. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, Sears, but was it FTR put their hands on the Young Bucks family that was at ringside first, or was it the Young Bucks family that started throwing hands at FTR?
I want to say it's FTR just because that's like a killer thing to do.
But either way, they end up pile driving the Young
Hmm.
Bucks civilian brother. And so now
On
it's
Collision?
Hmm.
reminiscent. Dude, I don't watch Collision regularly, but for some reason, all the important shit has been happening over there for the last couple of
Yeah.
weeks.
Mm.
Um, and so I had to catch up on this like on Monday. But anyway, but for some reason now it's incredibly reminiscent of when Edge slapped John Cena's father. And so now I'm immediately invested. I'm
Hmm.
immediately invested.
Which
Like,
which this like Bugs FTR match needed that because this is what is like the third or fourth time we've seen them in AEW alone. Like
Yeah,
honestly, it needed something to fresh it up because if not, it just would have been stale honestly.
especially because we know the Bucks are probably taking the titles off of them.
I don't know that. Like I don't know. It could be either or. I mean, I haven't done much with FTR, but like, do we really want to give the Bucks the tag titles again? Like, I kind of wish that the Rascals get included in this match, but.
I hope so too, just for some variety. Shoot, I think I even said this last week. They could have had Private Party win the match and go up against FTR and Revolution. I would not have been mad at it.
Yeah,
Speaking
like
of speaking of Private Party, shout out to House of Glory. They had their No Turning Back event last weekend, and Private Party has called out the Hardys for the HOG championship. So we'll see how that goes.
ooh, that'd be fun.
That'd be
That's
really
going to be a
fun.
great match. That's going to be a great match. But yeah, man, it's cool because this put over the Rascals, put them in a good spot. Now the Rascals have a tag team title shot. Like you said, it enhanced the beef between FTR and the Young Bucks. You see how much it needed enhancements? I've almost forgot, and we were just talking
Mm,
about it. But moving into Dynamite, man. Um,
yeah.
what the what the fuck is going on with Swerve? Swerve is not horrible at giving promos.
Hmm.
Swerve isn't bad.
He's typically good on the
This
mic.
one was this was awkward. It was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
awkward to me.
I feel like it's probably like they want like AEW wants him to be a heel. Clear as
Yeah.
day. But like the fans don't want to hate him.
No, they love
Yeah.
chanting Swerve's house too much.
So it's like it makes it awkward when it's like he's trying to do like this bad guy promo and then like the fans are cheering him and like responding to him. Like,
Mm.
like it reminds me kind of like I can't think of like I want to say Dodie Dom, but Dodie Dom knows how to respond to it properly. Like,
Yeah. Dirty Dom can make you boo him in a second.
yeah, it's like maybe like Randy Orton, like whenever he nowadays when if he turns heel, like
Yeah,
or it's like the mid when he's a face, like
exactly.
Mm.
like I think Strowman's a good on the mic and he's a good heel, but he's just so he's so liked by the AEW fans right now. It's like it's hard for it it it's gonna be hard for him to be seen as a heel.
Dude. It's so he Swerve is so over. Even that trash ass theme song that he has right now. Just
Yeah.
All his things are trash. So
I ain't gonna lie. That first one.
okay, the first
Fir-
was the best one. The first was
yeah.
the best one, but all other ones were like, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I actually watched Dynamite this week, actually. Uh,
Oh.
so I can join the conversation this week.
Yes, Vaughn. What do you think,
Oh
Vaughn?
no. Wait,
but not
Spawn, do you want to tell us what you thought of the segment then? Come on.
yeah. So my thoughts same as y'all, man. It's odd, because I saw some a little bit of stuff when Square was a heel the first time around. When they like those stuff like was it last year, 2 years ago? And like you said,
Hmm.
like it's hard being the bad guy when you got everyone saying whose house or so. So
Hmm.
it's hard because like the mixed reaction was throwing him off too. It seemed like. And once you got
Yeah.
up there, start talking, it's like, hey guys, I just tried to murder someone last week. Kidding, like, don't cheer at me.
Bro, you're just trying to murder Kenny Omega,
Like,
the
I hung him
biggest
by a
baby
chain
face in
and from the door
AEW.
table. Yeah. So it felt awkward because they wasn't giving him, I guess, the reception he wanted. Um, but it's Swerve. I mean, I feel like he'll make it work regardless. But nah, yeah, I don't know, it was just cool just me tuning in and just seeing Swerve because Swerve was definitely like a guy that I'm definitely a fan of. I just need to watch more AEW. But it was definitely
Yeah.
awkward.
Hmm.
I will say, I never want to hear Swerve say your mama ever again. Too
Yeah,
great.
mama. He thought, yeah,
Um,
Yeah, even that was awkward. Like, come on now. Like,
oh, anyway, man. let's talk about the world title scene at AEW because MJF and Hangman. I'm not gonna lie, they could have cut right through the bullshit because this was the stupidest way to decide the stipulation. But
Hmm.
whatever, I get it. I think it was a cool little moment, and then they had the little Avengers Assemble moment trying to get MJF to give up the quarter. But MJF comes out, Hangman comes out. They have a segment with Tony Schiavone where basically they're trying to figure out the stipulation. Um, JF says, "Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to flip a quarter. If it's heads, it'll be a one-way disqualification match, meaning I can do whatever, but if you even think about touching a weapon, you'll get disqualified." Then Hangman is obviously looking for a Texas death match, so he's like, if it's tails, Texas death match. He hands Tony Schiavone the coin, which in my mind, if you're the world champion, you're not handing me any coin.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're using my coin, my quarter. That's the part where this whole thing, like, I can suspend my disbelief, right? I can't suspend it this much, guys. I can't. There's only so much suspension I can do. So Tony Schiavone flips a coin, and it ends up looking like it's going to be a one-way elimination disqualification match, whatever he called it. And then all of a sudden, Hangman's like, "Wait a minute, the shit, the shit."
Let me see that quarter. Let me see that quarter.
I don't know if you coin.
Hmm.
Then MJF tries to run. Brody King comes out. Bandito comes out. The rest of Jet Set Rodeo comes out. They all basically bully MJF into giving him the quarter. And then Tony Khan decides to call Tony Schiavone like he's the voice of God, mind you. It's, it's like when it's like when you're reading a Marvel comic and then all of a sudden the one about the Watcher will show up. That's how
Hmm.
I think they treat Tony Khan in AEW. Tony Khan decides to call Schiavone and says, "Hey man, say man, with all this tomfoolery and the cheating, it's just gonna be a Texas death match. I don't know why we left this up to chance. It's a Texas death match." And so now with that being said, because we know if Hangman Adam Page loses, he can't challenge for the world title ever again.
Hmm.
Now I have to ask you boys, do you think we're getting another Hangman title reign? Because at this point, I think we are.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Because clearly, AEW is not afraid to pull that trigger. You know what they did in the first year of being a company? They
Yeah,
took they took that like they said Cody Rhodes, you could not be a world champion. They did the
they
exact
kept
same thing
Cody
with
through.
Cody Rhodes that they did with Adam Page. Do I think
And
Adam
again,
Page needs a world title at this point? No. I don't think he needs a world title to be like a top star.
he
Like
doesn't.
to be completely honest, like and plus they already had a short range with Samoa Joe. Are they
Yeah,
really gonna have? Are they
because
really about to have a back to back short range with MJF? Like Samoa Joe, understandable. Like love
Mhm.
Joe, not discrediting Joe at all. But like Joe's up there, you know, and like he was a good Sinister champion. But
yeah,
MJF, your best heel, maybe the best heel in the business, you're gonna make him a trip like give him what one or two defenses and that's it. No.
yeah. I think he's only had like two, maybe three.
And plus,
Um,
I think it'd be the unexpected thing for MJF to win. And now that it is a Texas death match, I mean, if you want to really get the fans off guard, you you have a Hangman lose a Texas death match at MJF.
you know what? I I want to agree with you. However, like you said, we saw the same thing happen with Cody, and then there was not much left for Cody to do before next thing you know, he showed up at WrestleMania 38. So
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like there's so narrow a ground to happen. Like there's so and Hangman's still relatively young. Like he's not near retirement age or anything like that. So
mhm.
it's one of those things where it's like I I can't see what the possible direction could be if he loses. Like I can't see what the possible direction would be if he loses. Like granted, like you said, he will still be a top star. The AEW fan base loves him way too much uh, for him to not be. But there has to be an actual story involved, and so like I feel like, especially with the way this is going, it's more leaning towards third reign of his than necessarily now being pigeonholed into only being able to challenge for a mid card title or a tag title or trios or
Hmm.
something like that.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. When they got announced for the Texas Death Match, I don't know. I feel like that's like his match at this point. So it's
Yeah,
like I don't know. I feel like he has the advantage, but I don't know. Kind of in the middle, guys. I do agree that like if you want to, you know, get a good swerve going on, you'll have MJF win it. You know, I'm saying this is me come from somebody who's been trying to watch recently, so I don't have that much of like background on it. I mean,
mm,
but I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards Hangman. I'm sorry, yeah, Hangman, just because I don't know. Like, if he was to lose, like, we would just go for mid card titles, I guess, from here on out.
I mean, I
So
can
I
see a
mean,
award. I mean, I can see a award. It's like award where it's like someone gets desperate enough and like Paige like uses that to his advantage to like get be allowed to challenge for the belt again. But it's
mhm,
like it's too obvious. It's too obvious for me.
mhm,
Like I
that's
wouldn't be
fair.
shocked if he wins, but if it was way too obvious and it feels weird to have two back to back short term champions,
Yeah.
world champions, and I don't know if that's just because I lived through the tribal chief era. No, just like I live for the Moxie area, but it's like ever since Moxie, the
Uh,
wins have not been long.
I remember, dude. I remember being a dynasty last year. Pray, pray for them to take the belt off Moxley. Oh my God, I've never been so happy to be wrong in terms of wrestling than when I thought that Moxley was going to win the All In match last June or July or whatever that was.
Yeah, like,
Oh man,
I don't know, but I mean, it's wrestling. Anything they can do any story to get him back in the title picture. Maybe because he's been at paper for so long, maybe they just want to give him like a break. To be a good
yeah.
way to wait. To be a good way to let him off. Like,
Honestly, I think they're going to try. So we see MJF has been doing more movies and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're putting the belt back on Hangman just to let Max go do a movie or something.
yeah, I mean, who knows, honestly.
Um,
Honestly, I'm not that excited for it, honestly, because we've seen this so many times before. Like,
neither am I. See, I think we said this last week. This is like the third time they've gone up against each other in like a year.
mhm. Second time at Revolution, back to back.
Yeah, yeah, don't need that. However, a matchup that I am excited to see, and Vaughn, I know that you were excited about this. Andrade versus Bandito. That match, if we get it,
Hmm.
I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in. My jaw dropped. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a
Is Bandito still the ROH World Champion, or did he lose
yeah,
that?
he's still ROH World Champion. So I'm very interested to see whether he puts that title on the line.
Hmm.
mm, that'd be cool.
And then also the next one that I'm curious to see, Brody King versus Swerve, because obviously we know that they wanted to do Swerve versus Kenny, but it looks like Kenny might have other arrangements. So this one, it's thrown together, but it could be an interestingly thrown together one because if they're trying to really make Swerve a heel, and Brody King is very obviously one of the most purely like he had a Zack Ryder thing going on, but in the most AEW sense ever. Because now with the whole fuck ice thing that has been going on because of which let me tell you right now. With that match between him and Mark Davis, the fuck ice and fuck Don Callis chance, I have nothing but love for the AEW fan base. Y'all make me smile every time y'all do those. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So having Brody King go up against Swerve, this could help cement Swerve as a true heel, especially if they let him do some devious shit. Like he's got to do
Hmm.
some. he's got to go like not JBL-esque because it'd be weird for a black man to be so pro ice.
I was about to say
But
he comes out in an ice short.
exactly, but he's got to be do something to the level of devious that made him such a hated heel during the Hangman Adam Page rivalry.
Yeah.
Well, time to burn down another house.
Exactly, he got
Yeah.
burned out somebody's house or something, dog.
Oh,
He
hold
got
on. Hold on. I just saw something really out of pocket. I'm not going to say it. I'll say it off camera. Oh, I need to give. If I had a with me right now, stuff, I would need to give it up to you. Oh.
we got dude, we got to set up like a Patreon or something for the unfiltered thoughts. That's what we got to do. We got to. But no, man, let's talk about the main event from Dynamite real quick. Let's talk about Mile High Madness. This was the anything goes match between FTR, The Demand, and yeah, between FTR and The Demand. They went up against the Young Bucks, the Rascals, and Jack Perry. Dude,
Chaotic.
dude,
Chaotic. Yes.
hmm
chaotic as fuck and match of the fucking week.
Oh yeah,
When I
honestly.
when I tell you this match blew my socks off. Like, first off, shout out to Myron Reed because he had probably the most impressive spot of that whole match with that stunner. That
hmm
was very perfectly timed, and I wish that, especially if it's already kind of cemented, hey, Dez and Zach are gonna be the tag. Let Myron challenge for some singles gold. I I wouldn't mind seeing Myron versus Lee Moriarty for the ROH title. I wouldn't mind seeing Myron versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT.
Mon versus Ricochet with
Um, for the
that.
Oh
national,
my God.
hmm
Myron's Ricochet would be insane.
yeah,
I mean,
that'd be an amazing match. And
writing
especially,
on the wall.
yeah, the writing is on the wall for that. And especially because Myron takes a lot of indie bookings well, and that's what that belt is supposed to be meant for. Dude, even this might be a this is a far out of left field question. If you wanted to do Myron versus Okada for what belt does he currently have right now? The Continental?
Um, I think
No,
so.
it's the
Oh,
Moxie had the Continental.
Yeah. Um, whatever one he has, the International, I believe it is. Because
hmm
for some reason they won't make an intercontinental belt. But yes, if if you had Myron versus Okada for the international, I'm not mad at it. But since I did bring up the continental, if you want to have him in one of those eliminator matches too, that's fine. Just
Ooh, him
cement
and
it.
Moxley. Ooh,
That'd be a good match. I just want him cemented as the single star that we know that he can be.
yes.
mhm.
But again, this match was amazing. It was super dope. I loved the super kick party spot was insanely dope. Even though it's repetitive, we've seen it so many times. But this one, first off, totally Leona, that's a big motherfucker, dog. That is a big motherfucker.
hmm
So knowing that it took like all six of them to take it out, they're helping put the demand over in ways that I like you really have to think about, even though they don't all get the wins, they're helping put people over in some incredibly spectacular ways.
Yeah, you know they're doing a good job putting people over when Steph's a fan of them now. I mean, I'm wrong.
Basically,
Oh man, that's jokes.
because because I'll tell you if you're doing a trash job doing it. I'll tell you.
Mhm.
Oh, and Steph is just a hater of Trey and anything that has to do with him. So,
I was, I was.
oh,
Then
oh
I
boy,
was. Then he went to AEW, and
you hear?
all of a sudden,
hmm
now I'm all for the demand, baby. I'm for the demand. What are we talking about?
Wow.
Oh, shout out Bishop Collin, man. I want him pushed into singles competition too at
Oh
some point.
crap! Sorry, my phone fell.
OG having the old man moment, y'all. Yo, this is funny. Anyway,
And he's gone.
again, he having the old man moment. But no, man, this match was insane. And
The
so,
the vacuums the vacuums. Oh
so
my
yeah,
goodness.
because Jack Perry goes under the ring, he pulls out a chair. Nah, fuck that. Pulls out a kendo stick. Nah, fuck that. It's not a vacuum. This is what I need.
A full vacuum. Oh,
And then
what what
he just starts
mm.
beating Toa Leona with it, man. But
I'm back. I'm back,
I
guys.
listen, no, you could you were having an old man moment, OG. Don't even worry about it. But tell us what you thought of the match. I've been yapping for too long. Tell us your favorite spots, all that.
Um,
Go Vaughn.
Same thing, man. Like, this match is chaotic. At first, a little overstimulating, but like, what's that like? I'm like, okay, got some good spots. I think it might be Myron, man. Once he came out, it's like the match just like was started a little like haywire once he popped out with that crazy stunner.
Yeah,
Like you said, the whole thing with the vacuum, the super kick party, Jack Perry really good. It's just one of those things where it's a simple equation. You put hoopers in a ring, give some 10, 11 care, some time, and it's gonna be magic, man. Like I said, this like you said, this definitely is probably my match of last week, probably. Like and I'm saying, thinking about it, just because like all the crazy spots on the guys you had in there. I mean, so um it definitely has me intrigued, looking at the tag division, now based on this match. So where do we go? Like, with the Bucks, where do we do go with the Rascals? No, it's just like that. So it definitely has me more drawn to watch AEW tag team division a little bit closely, and especially there's one of Collision too. So how it kind of like ties into both shows now. Um,
yeah.
tag division is crazy in AEW. From the Hooper standpoint, like it's
Mhm.
wild. So, um,
Insane.
yeah, I gotta tune in. I gotta dial in, y'all. So, but no,
Yeah.
it was a great show, man. That match was really really fun, like really fun.
And
Yeah, I agree.
real quick, speaking of the tag division, now we got Proto Okada to worry about. Proto's Top Fletcher and Okada are going to go up against Top Flight on Saturday. The tag division in AEW is full of hoopers, dog. But
Well,
Sears,
I think that is just trying to build towards Okada and Successor match. They've been teaming good for like last year. But
oh,
like I
most
agree with you
definitely.
guys. This match was fun, chaotic, dangerous. My favorite moment had to be the vacuum moment. It's just like he Jack Perry just busted some ass with that vacuum cleaner and just sent everything everywhere.
There was so much
Oh,
dust in it.
and that was so much
Dude,
dust.
so much dust.
Ah,
So much fucking
but
dust,
honestly,
dog.
that's probably like the highlight of like AEW the whole week, if not Wrestling's week. That's like I feel like this episode Dominant was kind of like off.
Yeah.
Like when I was going through and like how like creating the rundown for it, I'm like, wow, not a lot happened. Like we even had a women's World Title match, and it was like we just saw that like 2 weeks ago. Like,
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, no, it definitely built some stakes to this episode. Because, like you said,
mm,
the women's world title match was cool, but like we knew that like wasn't nothing really gonna happen. We knew that they weren't gonna take the belts off the Babes of Wrath.
yeah,
Um,
and we just saw it in Australia again 2 weeks ago, I think.
yeah. Which, by the way, I do gotta ask real quick because I watched the match, but what are they on Harley Cameron's head about? Do you know? Because I've seen that they bullied Harley Cameron off of social media because
I didn't watch
apparently
that match.
she had a botch during the match. I watched the whole thing. I could not spot it. But again, maybe someone in the comments or someone on socials will find me.
The
Let me know. Something.
IWC is fickle.
Yeah,
Bro.
bunch of
Well,
marks.
Hmm.
we're gonna talk about some marks later. That will forever. Let's let's stay on track. But, oh my God. Anyway, does anyone have anything to say about Dynamite before we get to our next? But before we get to the next part of the agenda, use me.
Nope.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I do highly suggest that if you are purely listening or only on audio, that's so highly suggest you either check us out on YouTube or you switch to the video mode in your DSP of choice because we are now about to get into grids. Grids, for those of you who don't know, well, if you've been a long time listener, you should know. But if you don't know, it's a daily wrestling challenge featuring a 3x3 grid that players must complete by filling in 9 wrestlers. fit the row and column criteria. Let's get through it, gentlemen.
Time for grids.
Time for grids. And of course, like always, we go for the hard mode.
Keep it hard.
Pause. Pause.
Us.
Not that easy
All
stuff,
right,
but keep it hard.
we got Elimination Chamber winner, Royal Rumble
Okay.
winner, and the NXT Women's Champion for the columns. For the rows, we have WrestleMania 41 Night 1, someone who was aligned with Seth Rollins, and a Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, this is easy.
Let
Roman.
me start this off first.
Mhm.
Gotta get the CEO. Do I wanna let's do Elimination Chamber winner.
Mhm. Roman.
I wanna go Roman.
I'm gonna feel like a bunch of these.
I'm gonna say which one
uh,
you wanna put him for.
let's do Chamber and night one.
What you
Uh,
got?
give me. I'm trying to think which night this was. We can either go Charlotte Flair or we can go uh Rhea Ripley. Um, I can't recall which night was which. Steph, did we? I think we watched the.
Which one do you want to put Charlotte for?
We put Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Night One. Okay, so okay, I was right. Perfect. Okay.
All right. And then if we want to do Rhea, which one? Royal Rumble winner or Women's Champion?
Let's.
Uh, either or. I mean, because I have. I mean, we have another person. We have two people for the other option. So
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
gonna put
All right. Chamber and allies of Rollins. Let's go with Theory.
there we go. I forgot
uh
that he won an Elimination Chamber.
we can do Randy Orton for Wumble and Rollins.
No,
What?
actually.
Huh?
Mm. Kid.
The what?
Very, very weird. But I know what we can do. Jey Uso for Night One and Royal Rumble winner.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Um. Let's see. Let's go Rumble winner and no, he didn't win a Rumble.
Who are you thinking?
I would say Dean, but I don't think he won a Rumble, did he?
I
No, he's
got
never won the Rumble.
Da, 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 da.
I think let's do Becky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Raw Women's Champion and an NXT Women's
Asuka.
Champion.
Io?
Asuka.
Oh
Io was
yeah,
SmackDown, right? Or was she Raw? Oh,
Io
Asuka.
was SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yes,
The Royal
Oscar.
Rumble winner and Stefan's teammates. Uh, not Kevin Owens. Not. Let's go through recent Rumble winners. So we have Jey Uso. We have Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody maybe. Yeah, because they had a partnership.
No.
I think we gotta take it
Mm,
back even further. Let's think about like the authority. Let's try Triple H.
Oh,
that
yeah.
counts. But Randy Orton does it.
I do I just
Triple H gotta get over everywhere. Doesn't matter. Gotta get itself over, even in
Yeah.
grids.
What the?
all right, man.
Bro, what?
So we got Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Charlotte Flair, Austin Theory, Triple H, Becky Lynch, Mercedes Moné, Rhea Ripley, and Asuka. I find that very, very funny that they let Triple H go, but not Randy.
What the? What the hell?
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us on this game of Brits. Now let's get back to our regular schedule.
Huh.
All right, man. That's actually a great segue. Let's hop right into Raw because, bro, honestly, there's so much that we have to talk about with Raw. But the first thing is, what's going on with the Vision, man? What's going on with the Vision?
Vision
I
looking
mean,
a little blurry right now.
It's
the
definitely looking
vision
a little blurry.
the vision
It's
is
fucking
blind right
blind.
now. Like,
That sucks, man. Like that sucks because I don't. I mean, I feel like everyone knew that Bronson probably was going to win to kind of set up some more stuff with the Masked
mhm,
Man in the chamber. And this be
yeah,
like the second year where Bronson's out of WrestleMania as well. It,
Yeah.
hmm
and it's rough because like I think we said like a week last week or 2 weeks ago, like Bronson had to be like the guy for the division. Like he had to be like, I guess the fill-in leader. And now that he's gone, it's like it's really like I said, there's really no vision left, unless you want to do something with Logan and Theory. I mean, but it's rough, man. Like
I,
it's
I,
rough.
I, I'm gonna say this, and y'all might hate me. If it was me, Ethan Page and Ricky Sayers could have held it down, but
honestly, I agree. At
Yeah,
this
oh
point, I
yeah.
mean,
That's the reason I
Page,
call him up actually. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I would have waited till after Mania, but I mean, when Death Time calls, like you gotta do something to test with it. So yeah,
if I
Yeah.
was Triple H right now, I'd be calling Sean. Hey, Sean, we need a Canadian. We need that boy.
Bro, that would be some good stuff though. I don't know. 'Cause I just feel like they're like Ethan, Theory, and Paul can be like just like the douchey heel, like
hmm
slob me heels, and then you got Payman who's just talking. Like that can be a nice collective. I mean, I don't know. I
yeah,
feel like I don't know. I'm kind of like I don't know. It's rough right now for the division. Like it's so rough right now.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's unfortunate too because like it also been the top two stars that they've been trying to build. So it's like, do you like wipe the division off TV for a little bit? Like, what do you do? But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My only takeaway from this match I'm kind of annoyed about is that from the chamber
Oh
we're
my,
gonna get this in the
yeah,
chamber.
Most definitely.
So I'm just like
yeah.
I don't know. I hate to like criticize Jay because I'm a Jay fan. It's just that the way they book Jay, it makes me not like him.
And the sad thing is, this happens to every guy who gets organically over and that gets the gigantic push.
Yeah.
hmm
But no, man. Let's talk about the actual match between LG Americano, Bronson Reed, and Jey Uso. It sucks because I really do believe that Bronson Reed was probably supposed to win this match. Like he would have been
Yeah.
perfect for the different type of styles that they were trying to have in this match. But then, ref threw up the X. I was like, shit. And then, does anyone know the specific injury he had? Because I don't want to.
I think it's a torn bicep.
Yeah, it's a bicep tendon tear.
Yeah.
Got you. But
That's rough, man. That's rough.
hmm
and
Because like I
my
said,
thing is like
uh,
they got the masked man story going on. They have the vision. Like how what the what the fuck are y'all doing? What is there to do?
hmm
Just very confused. I
We get Logan Paul versus Austin Theory at WrestleMania.
uh,
I think at this point you might just have to have them take the titles off themselves.
yeah,
Honestly,
honestly, yeah. Give him some type of like, heat and like, nice little like push going into Mania or something, man. Because I don't know, that's rough. That's rough.
It is. But on to something that actually made me very happy. I thought it was a super fun segment. The Liv Morgan decision segment, man. A1. A1. It wasn't very obvious, of course, but also, you telling me Liv Morgan, Jade Cargill, Stephanie Blair going at it, that was gonna be a great moment. Great moment.
Mm.
They was all getting their shit on. But of course, Liv went ahead and snuffed Stephanie. First off, Stephanie's hoodie was fire. And that hoodie was heat.
Mm.
But snuffed Stephanie, hit her right with the mic, and then started saying, I choose you. Like it's Pokemon. Actually, happy
hey,
anniversary, Pokemon. I think it's
Pokemon
Pokemon
natural.
anniversary
It's
soon.
it's Pokemon Day today. Gen 10,
It's
let's go,
Pokemon Day
baby.
today? Yeah,
Yes, so Gen 10 got announced.
awesome. But nah, what did you guys think of the decision? What do you guys think of the segment? Like, I'm excited. What do you guys think of the build so far between Stephanie and Liv at WrestleMania?
I
You go,
think
Sears.
I think it's good. I mean, I mean, we all knew who Liv Morgan was gonna be, what was gonna pick anyway. But like, I mean, it'd been a good build. It was a good build to the decision. I'm happy they didn't do it right away like they did with Roman. Uh, but like, we all kind of knew where it was going. I still see a world where Raquel gets into the match somehow. Uh, I mean, definitely with tensions rising between her and Liv Morgan and her and Debbie Raquel. I can see that. I can see the three of them mixing it up at Mania. But so far, in terms of the Bullet to West Mania, I mean, it's what it's needed to be, and they couldn't push it on for too much longer. So it also now sets a clear picture for the Chamber match this weekend, and what's
Most
that going to
definitely.
look like, or should look like to us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
now it's like, all right, anyone who wants to really go ahead and take that shot, they gonna have to do it. Jade is gonna have to do some more of that. Jade obviously has clear defense.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the build is cool. I just didn't like the whole sad live thing. Like, oh, you said I was this and that. I'm so sad. I'm like, you're Liv. Like, I don't know. I like when Liv is in like that snarky,
Hmm.
that bag, like I don't know. The whole sad thing was blowing me. But like once she popped up with the mic, I'm like, oh, we're back. We're back. Like I need this Liv from here on out. Like none of that sad stuff. That was I hated it. I hated it. Like her crying in the interview, her saying she has something off her chest, hated all that. Popped up with the mic, oh yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
So definitely was obvious. I just don't want Liv to ever be out there talking about here's it on my chest. I'm sad. I couldn't do that. Like that blew me. But it's gonna be some good stuff. I'm still curious on how we get Raquel involved in that because I mean Raquel has to get involved in that somehow. So I'm just curious to see how her involvement is, especially with her qualified for the chamber, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, it's a good build. Just don't give me, crying live anymore. That blew me.
Um, I'm not gonna lie, the whole crying Liv thing, at first it had me thinking like, damn, just Liv finding out she's got white privilege. But then I was like, okay, I see the square thing. Um, that really was my thought. Um, hey man, can we talk about
I'm
the
dead.
ongoing Judgment Day issues? Because you're right, Raquel does have to factor on into this somehow, and there's a lot of tension going on in Judgment Day right now. You got the Liv Raquel tension. You got the Finn and Dom tension because Dom's like, hey, y'all ain't helped me during my match last week. Now I ain't qualified for the championship. Say, hey, when you was out, who handled the solo? You big dog.
Mhm.
Go get your own. What you
Yeah.
guys think? What y'all think about the affairs in the clubhouse right now?
So at least the Finn getting something. Like I
hmm
will be super sick if we get all this and Finn is still what's the call him last year? Penn Balor. He's still getting pinned. Like I need Finn to get something. Like you can't have no me as a fan and other people who are fans to get so invested in like this character change. Like he's wearing the suits again. He's not wearing like the jeans and the joggers. In the clubhouse anymore. He's cutting like more
Yeah.
serious.
He got the old team song back.
Yeah, the theme song is permanent. Like I feel like we're supposed to get the Prince back, and don't give me the Prince if he's still taking L at the L at the L. Like that's gonna blow me. So um, I'm loving the tension between everyone because I do think the Judgment Day definitely ran its course at this point. Um, I mean, even like the Judgment Day girls, I'm cool with that, but I just think it's just time for everyone to like do their own thing. Um, we know he's gonna lose this weekend. We'll say that for the to move to the video. I'm gonna say that to the end. Um,
hmm
but yeah, I don't know. I just want that's want Finn to get something, man. That's all I want is Finn. So if we get the Dom IC thing with him and Finn, I just hope
Yeah.
I hope Finn wins. That's all. So hopefully Finn gets something.
Great. Finn needs to come out of it on top because the fans want to be a phase. I think he could want to be a phase. Like he needs to come out
Yeah.
on top of this. So I mean, we know he's going to lose this weekend. But like after this weekend, the beef better be real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it needs to be on. Especially if imagine if like Dom cost him the match or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Um, let's talk about the other chamber qualifier, or let's talk about the other chamber qualifier that happened on Monday Night Raw. Io Sky, Kyrie Sane, Raquel Rodriguez, crazy match, y'all, crazy, crazy, crazy match. I'm very happy that they didn't put both halves of Rio in the chamber because I fully expected. I I definitely thought Io Sky would win
Mhm.
it. Now finally getting some love for the crazy improvement on her in-ring work. That's what you like to see, goddamn.
Yeah, like Raquel, man. I'm just glad she's starting to like get her flowers in a sense, because I feel like people forget, and I feel we brought this up a couple times that she was a great NXT Women's Champion.
Hmm.
She's been great as a tag team champ with Liv, so she's great at her job. It's just feel like she wasn't able to, I guess, soar as much, as other names were. So I'm just glad that she's getting a chance to number one, try, to show what she can do. And I'm really hoping she gets the title this year. Like I need her with a singles title this year, but
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
And she was the right
Um,
call, so I agree with the call.
yeah.
yeah. Especially like everyone loves having different type of match styles in the chamber. So I think with what we had, we didn't need another high flyer like Leo. We needed someone who can just be
hmm Like I
our
said, I
man.
think I think EO losing definitely sets up. I think we get her and Julia eventually. So her
Oh,
being in
we
the
have
chamber,
to.
yeah. So her losing, this definitely sets that up. Which, oh my goodness, the graps on that. That's
Whatever episode of SmackDown that happens on, it's about the file.
I cannot wait. So that is me just like, oh man, I can't for that. I can't wait.
That and also the Oscar and Kyrie saying beef has to happen soon.
It has to.
Has to. At this point, we gotta start calling like say we gotta start calling women shelters for Kyrie, bro. They're in a abusive relationship.
Hmm.
But no, had a couple of guests show up on Raw. Had Offset come out, which
Upset.
Offset, like, yeah, Offset come out to help out Javon Evans against Kofi Kingston. Again, I promise I'm not just saying this because he's white, though. I'm saying this because of how white he was. I had to know who that was when he came out.
Yeah, I know Offset.
It's not
He's in Parkland. We used to play Migos at all the parties and stuff back in the day.
Steph, did you forget that me, Hollywood, and Jericho, well, the Trace friends?
like,
We were the
uh,
opposite of them.
my bad. Look, y'all think I'm bullying. Y'all listeners be thinking I'd be bullying here.
He
Trust
does
me,
send help. SOS.
I bully him a little bit, but also he is incredibly Caucasian sometimes. So I gotta ask.
I am Mark.
You are
But
Mark.
you'll be walking me because I'll be walking y'all, so y'all be walking with me.
We rock with you. We rock with you, my boy. We rock with you. But nah, honestly, man, getting back to Raw, Javon versus Kofi, that's a dream match. That was match of the night for me, dog.
Oh yeah.
Like this, because Kofi can still hoop. It's all things that would have made this match better. SOS, I hear the
Mhm.
shelter. That's
Like
literally the only thing.
yeah, like honestly, imagine if Kofi was like 10 years younger. Oh my god. Or maybe
Man,
even 5 years younger. Like, oh, that would have been
Dude,
so fun to watch.
that
I
was
don't
the
know.
most fun match ever. The commentary from Xavier Woods, which by the way, how the hell did he even get hurt? I'm so very curious. Um, yeah, like the commentary from Xavier Woods, Grayson Waller getting thrown on the table by Offset. That is a sentence I never thought I would say.
That's
we
so
get
random.
we get an offset mania match.
No, 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 no,
I
because
don't want that. I'm sorry.
exactly the WWE might actually book that. Don't even manifest that. Don't even say that.
Dave burnt bridges with me and rappers at wrestling at the last year with Travis at
Yeah.
Mania. He oral farmed for like 5 minutes.
Unless the name is Bad Bunny. No
Yeah,
rappers in wrestling matches at
Bad
Mania.
Bunny. He's good. But
Hmm.
yeah, but
Um,
good match though. It was a good match.
Such a good match. Javon Evans obviously got the win, building some momentum for him heading into Chamber. Um, Sears, can you talk about Paperboy? Because I'm not doing that. Can you talk about Paperboy?
Essentially, it's just Brock Lesnar has an open challenge for WrestleMania after Heyman declares him out as like the main as like the third main event of the show, being the one to break the Undertaker streak, and like he has like the aura of being the third main event. So it's essentially them challenging the locker room to face Lesnar at Mania. Not much, not much going on. I think we all know who we want to talk about, or who we want to take him on.
Oh,
Believes,
oh,
believes Oba, you had a job, you need to complete it. But yeah, I mean, it was just like he's gonna have like five or so other appearances before Mania. So this is just him. This is WWE trying to figure out who they want Listen to be facing at Mania.
Yeah, and then Haven just glazed for 5 minutes. I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. So I muted my TV when that was going on. I think I might even start watching something else on Netflix during that whole segment. I said, "Oh, it's been 3 minutes. I'll come back."
Yeah, you didn't really miss any. You didn't really miss anything. It's him just glazing Brock, saying these dates, and open challenge.
Yeah.
So
Now
Yep.
let's talk about a true goat and not a waste of talent. Phenomenal one. Jay Styles. Boy is
uh,
finally officially retired. He put the gloves in the ring, put the jacket in the ring. Um, Amazing tribute, really dope tribute. You had everyone from the club, the Bullet Club. Dude, Abyss showed up on WWE TV. That's really
that was
impressive.
Omos.
wild.
Omos
Frankie,
was there.
like, oh
Yeah,
my, that's
shout out my
man.
fellow Homo sapiens.
Petey Williams. Like they had good people. They had a good crowd. I even saw that like people from like his time in WCW were there. Like,
Yeah, like his old tag partner from IWA South was there too.
yeah.
And then of course he had his family in the front row. I thought it was very funny the speech he started off with. He said, "I once come out here in a suit, but the last time I came out here in a suit, I beat the piss out of Cody Rhodes." That was funny.
Hey, good. I mean,
Nice
in
callback.
Atlanta, when in Atlanta, right? So
Yeah. You know what's so crazy? I definitely thought that I was thinking back on this. I was like, it's that backlash match, AJ Styles' last classic match. No, it might be the John match.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. It was rough watching that. Like because like I said, just seeing like so many impact and wrestling in general go, and it's nice he's going on his own term, but it's just like, man, like there's still so much more I wanted to see from AJ. Me being
Yes,
selfish, I
bro.
guess, in a sense. But I'm glad he's able to go on his own. I'm glad he's able to spend more time with his family because he's been saying for like the past year or so that he wasn't a dad. So I'm glad he can
mhm.
now go home and be a dad, giving us amazing performances and a great showing his whole career. So shout out to AJ. Happy retirement. Hope he enjoys it, and I mean he deserves it, man. Like he's one of them ones. So shout out to
He
AJ,
des-
man.
he definitely deserves it. And I'm not gonna lie, as a man who was delusional and was thinking that at All In we're gonna get to see him versus Osprey.
And versus Kenny. Like it was, man. I wanted something too. So,
Yeah.
but
But like if I mean, I saw online that like I forgot where I
I
saw
just
this. I saw online that he was thinking about retiring after the Logan Paul match at Mania. So
mhm.
like, because I mean, so I'm just happy that he went on his own terms,
Yeah.
and like definitely, I'm also glad that Paul was not his last opponent.
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah,
So
so I'm definitely very happy about that.
like, I'm just happy he went on his own terms. But like, not only did we get the farewell, it was see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
See you on the road to WrestleMania as the WWE's version of David Baker.
Oh.
the Pro Football Hall of Fame person who does all the knocks. I love I love that's Undertaker's kind of like new role in this.
Yeah.
He's just announcing everybody. He is the David Baker of WWE, but the Taker comes out on his bike, you know, gets in the ring with AJ. AJ looks hella confused about what's happening. Right? Taker like looks does like a double take at like the gloves and the jacket. You just gonna leave him there?
We got unfinished business.
Yeah,
Bro,
AJ was
I
so
dead ass thought they
confused.
were gonna run part two.
I think that's what AJ thought was gonna happen. But again, Taker is the David Baker of the WWE Hall of Fame, and surprises them, which I kind of thought was gonna happen, but like, I wasn't sure. But I mean, AJ deserves it. So congrats to AJ for the newest inductee to the WWE Hall of Fame, class of 2026.
Yeah, man. He was so excited. He was telling his face he was so excited, like he didn't know about
Oh,
it. So it was
yeah, he was so shocked. Like
yeah,
that's how.
Saint's reaction like made me like feel a certain way. Like I was like emotional. I'm like, man, it's a good moment, man. It's a feel good moment.
Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah.
so happy. I
Yeah,
can't. I can't wait.
because when I take a music first hit, I'm like, why are you oral farming on AJ's night? So I'm glad he went out there and actually said something. I just so uncalled for, but I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for AJ. And, hopefully he doesn't stay away from the program. Hopefully he get like does maybe like maybe some stuff behind the scenes of the WWE.
Uh-huh.
I feel like
I want him to be a trainer.
like a mind like his have to tell the next generation things to do and get them ready. Like I hope he still helps out in some way. You know.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. But how we move on?
I ain't gonna lie, man. If Sean wants to hang it up, AJ could run NXT Creative.
That would be sick too.
Yeah,
Speaking
honestly.
of which, let's hop right into NXT. Vaughn, let's let's talk about this opening match, man. Why don't you tell the people what happened?
Them boys then did it. Dr. Thirst and them guys, Vanity Project, swipe right. Them boys and them then did it, man. You call them a high horse a little bit. But it was a good match, man. You had once again the tag division on NXT put on some good matches. I don't know, man. It's a good match, man. Like I said, it's just like I said, NXT's tag division is probably my favorite on WWE programming right now. Just because
Yeah,
all the guys in the division right now are super hungry, you can tell.
Hmm.
Um, Even like in the chat, I put something there, and then I agree with what Steph said. I put something in the chat going off of the Vanity Project, and Steph mentioned OTM, which I do agree. I think OTM was the right choice, but I think me just being
they
like a Vanity,
had the story going in to take the titles off the Dark State if that was what they
yes,
wanted to do. Mind
yes,
you,
Yeah,
again, I am a Dark State super fan, so it's
yeah,
like, all right. I didn't want them to get the titles taken off them. I thought this was going to be a squash match, honestly. But, you know, what have you. Um,
but thing with this match I kind of didn't like though, because I don't know, I'm still not all on board with Tony D yet. It's his interference. I
yeah,
don't know. I'm still not on the Tony D
yeah,
train just yet. I just feel like him being there. I mean, I guess because he got beef with Darkseid, it makes sense. But I don't know, kind of ruined the finish for me because I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Tony D right now with his character. But Vampire got the dub. It was a great match, and like I said, I do think I'm curious on what's next for Dark State. Because are they going to still be like the bullies of NXT? Do they get back instantly? I'm just curious how they're going to react the following week because knowing them, they're probably going to run havoc next Tuesday. I'm kind of excited to
yeah.
see them backstage just beating everybody up as they lost the titles.
Hmm.
Vanity Project going to start whooping the Culling, Tank and Tank. Going to start whooping OCM. They going to, look, all I know is they obviously have they see a lot in the Vanity Project. That's why they put the titles on them so quickly. Because they just got their NXT contracts like a month ago.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm very, very surprised by this. However, I can't lie. Them boys. So,
Yeah. And I'm loving that they're getting like the what's what I'm looking for? Like how Ricky Saints is like
A
Not
mentor.
Yeah, like that little mentor role, like getting like the rub from Ricky Saints was pretty cool. So because the birthday segment with those four was funny because I don't know it's
Yeah,
just giving like just douchey collective and it's funny. So
and they've
I'm
been
just
under the learning tree of Ethan as well.
yeah, so I'm just curious to see how that all falls into place too. But shout out to Vanity
New,
Project,
new stable question mark?
that'd be funny.
That's too many
I mean,
egos, dog. That's too many.
It,
No pun intended. That's too many egos.
yeah,
yeah.
but it'd be cool. If the tag title, you get Jackson Drake as the North American and Ricky as the men's. That would be
Mhm.
crazy. But like
That'd be
you said, too
funny.
many egos.
Yeah.
uh,
Um, let's see. We had Keanu Carver get a win over Sean Legacy to establish some dominance there. Honestly, it was a good
Hmm.
match. Not mad at it. Again, always
mhm.
gonna shout out Keanu Carver. DMV baby, SDC. Go on, talk to me, Mo. Anyway,
Talk to me, bro. It's crazy.
yeah, Eli Knight, Elio LaFleur, and Jasper Troy in a men's speed title triple threat. I'm not going to lie. Why was this match 7 minutes? It completely negates the part of a speed match, but I digress.
Well, I understand it though, because like this is the first time I've ever seen a triple threat speed match. Like it'd be hard to have that done in 5 minutes. Uh, but like 7 minutes, like anything like a special speed match. I mean, a special time limit makes sense to me.
Um, shout out my man French Mysterio. Shout out French Mysterio, dog. Shout out Elio LaFleur. Seriously though, he was a hooper before he came to NXT. I was following him like a little bit on the Indies before he got signed. So to see him
Hmm.
get the rocket so quickly, because mind you, he got signed like December,
Yeah,
viewed like January, now has a title in February. Like
Mhm.
yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
I
So
think it'll help elevate that title because I mean, like I said, I feel like we finally got the title in the hands of someone who fits, in my opinion, the speed moniker. So I'm excited to see
absolutely.
more matches now with him and that title.
Yeah, especially because I think I said this on the pod last week. The match between Eli Knight and Elio, I think, is the best NXT speed match.
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
All right, Sears. Actually, wait. Sears, was there anything that you want to say uh about the speed title match? And then also, I want you to talk about the NXT Women's title match because I know you got thoughts.
Yep. Nothing about the speed match, but next we have the NXT Women's Championship match between JC Jane and Sol Ruca. They're doing a typical announcement challenger champion way before the bell starts. It happened, boys. It finally happened. Zaria speared Sol Ruca, you know, messed her up. You know, a fatal infield was just standing like shocked, like shocked at what was happening. And Zaria was just laying out her angle on Sol Ruca. At some point, he even took out. At some point, stepped out to give to the balcony one.
Yeah,
JC Jane got the win. 1, 2, 3. There's celebrates, leaves, and Zarya continues to beat down Sorobuka. Even put like even I forgot what the move was, but like she took her out to the commentary table and just messed off, messed her. But like it finally happened after like what, a year and a half of teasing it. It feels like
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
it finally happened. Sorobuka, so Zabuka gone, broken up. So,
Hold on.
what do you guys think? Like, what's
Hey
next for us?
man, book the match for stand and deliver. Book the match for stand and deliver. God damn it!
Yeah.
Last woman standing match.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was so sick. I'm excited because I don't know. I feel like I was saying like last week too. I just think that Zarya would be such a great heel and such a great addition to the main event scene for heels. I feel like
Hmm.
they need more of those. And like I said, me personally, I want JC to go up so bad because I want JC to wrestle like so many people on the main event scene.
Yeah,
Um, but no, like it was great that it finally happened. I'm glad they made it happen before the bell. I think we all was knew it would happen with the next few weeks. I wasn't expecting to happen. before the match even started. Um, Shout out to Jason Jane because when she throws her finisher, I forgot what it's called. That spinning forearm is
Hmm.
insane. Like so, shout out to JC. Um, Definitely booked the match for us to then deliver. Um, this just had me really excited for this build because like this is gonna be a really good build, and I hope they don't mess it up. So I'm excited for it. But about time, about time.
And the name of her finisher is called the Rolling Encore.
Rolling on for yeah, that man, that spinning form is insane. So
So here's
I mean,
what I think happened, right? Have Zaria win the first match at Vengeance Day, which I feel like is definitely gonna get booked.
yep.
Have it be a last woman standing match at Stand and Deliver, and then Soul can go over before she gets called up.
well, I mean, Zaria also has a title shot this week, this upcoming Tuesday.
Oh shit,
Uh,
yeah.
because there was a segment backstage where Zaria was like, "I just gave you that win. I want my match," and
Oh, she did.
she kind of bitched JC James into saying okay to it. So it's like, do they continue making her look good and giving her the belt, and then having so we could go after her to get the belt? Like, do they is this the start of like a monster or one by Zarya with the belt, which will allow JC James to get caught up? Like, they
Mhm.
have a lot of options here, and I feel like I'm finally having that they pull the trigger on it because like they've been teasing it for so long, and now that they actually done it, the opportunities are almost boneless. Like
Yeah,
they can go so many different directions with this. And I'm just happy that they actually did it.
Like the
yeah,
amount of story potential is right there.
yeah.
Um, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh,
The
real
NXT
quick,
North
just
American
to wrap
Championship.
up NXT. North American title match between Ethan Page, all ego, and
Man,
Miles Born for the main event. Man, what a crazy main event.
that's just crazy. Hey man, that's funny. I put in the chat. As soon as we saw like the new presentation of Miles, I'm like, oh yeah, Miles is winning. Miles got a new, new Titantron, new music, presentation. The undies look different. I'm like, oh yeah, Miles is winning. So Miles got a banger. I don't know. Like, I like the new presentation he's got they gave him. So um I'm excited to see, what's how he carries the American Championship, just because they are giving like this real big push with all the changes and stuff. But the match was insane, man. It was such a crazy
Yeah,
match. And then interferences with the Vandy Project, Joe Hendry coming out there.
John Hendry came out, Shiloh and Hank and Tank came out to
Yeah, like
defend off the
it was
Vanity Project.
madness. It was madness. So I'm excited, man. Like I'm happy for Miles, and I'm ready to see the different stuff he does with it because Miles been improving. Like I mean every year he's been improving. So I feel like you mentioned last week, he's stepping out of the shadow of being like the Randy clone and developing into like
Mhm.
his own person. It was great, man.
Is
So
Miles the
hopefully,
first person from the NQCC to have a singles title, an actual
yes,
title? Because the
Yep.
Heritage Cup, I don't think counts as a title.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I know Charlie Dempsey's somewhere mad as shit right now.
I mean, he got him in the fake was it
The
Evolution
bum
or
line.
Revolution? Yeah,
The
because
bum
there's like
line.
with him and all like the kids are wrestlers. So I mean, they got something
Hmm.
going.
Yeah, they got birthright.
Yeah,
That's it,
birthright. There we
birthright.
go. Yeah, birthright. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And
Um.
which, by the way, speaking of birthright, apparently David Finley might be going to AEW instead of WWE. So now I'm kind of figuring out what the fuck is that story going to turn into? Because I figured the whole big reveal for Birthright was going to be that David Finley was going to show up at NXT.
mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I have a question for y'all. If we move on though, what
go
I think is
ahead,
next to Ethan. If we move on,
if you ask me,
send him up.
send that boy right to Raw. Send that
I
boy
think
right to Raw.
you have him lose that Vengeance Day, and then you set him up.
Okay, so they run it back. He
Yeah.
leaves and they get the call up. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Vengeance Day is like literally next week. They can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, send that boy right to Vengeance Day. I knew as soon as I'm not- this is an unfortunate situation. I promise I'm not making fun of bro. As soon as the ref threw up the X on Bronson Reed, that Triple H said, "Hey, call Sean right now. Right now. We need bodies, bodies, bodies." What's that being
I,
said though? Bronson, please get better.
yeah.
All right, let's run through TNA real quick. Uh, Mike Santana and Leon Slater went up against the Nemes to open up TNA this week, and man, this was a match. Now, was it a little quick? I think it was a little short on the pacing, I'm not gonna lie, but a solid one. And you're about to hear me say something nice about Ryan Nemeth. He actually he actually kind of did his thing. He antagonized the crowd. He got some good spots in. That's all I'll say. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But no, Ryan Nemeth actually did surprise me as far as his in-ring capabilities on this one. Like, I genuinely think that it was a very solid match. I think the ending was a little abrupt, but I also think that they may have just been cut for time, to be quite honest, because like Nick Nemeth rolling up Leon Slater to win, it seemed very anticlimactic, you know?
Mm.
But what do you guys think this means, especially with Nick Nemeth taking on Leon Slater soon? And then actually, let's be so for real. The whole thing they're trying to push is the fact of whether or not Leon Slater is going to pick option C, which is a title shot at his choosing. So do we think that Mike Santana has more enemies than friends in the TNA locker room?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like since Leon is, I was gonna wait like the main event scene. I, I think you got to give Leon the strap. I mean, I don't know. Like Leon is like your guy, so I feel like whenever Leon's ready to drop the X Division's title, I mean, I think you had to give him the big strap just because number one, you can't lose a guy
Yeah,
like Leon, and number two is like I don't know, like that's what he's been doing with the X Division, and just for TNA in general, like you have to give him his payoff for all that kind of stuff. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, so I do because don't Ryan Emmett has he has not Ryan Nick. He has
Nick has the call your shot trophy.
he has that
Yeah.
too. So I do think that comes into play really soon. Um, but yeah, I feel like Mike is like basically like basically it's a bunch of sharks and bloody water right now, and Mike is in the middle of it all. So
I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Nemeth called his shot, got the title off Mike at
mhm.
whenever the next AEW pay-per-view is. I
Mhm.
think it's the one in New Orleans that's going up in a couple weeks. And then that's when okay, no. Leon beats Nick Nemeth at the next TNA show. Then Nick Nemeth calls his shot on Mike Santana.
Mhm.
Then once Nick Nemeth is now a heel champion, then that's when Leon Slater's gonna be like, okay, I want option C. I will drop the belt so I can take on Nick Nemeth because I've already proved that I've beaten him once. That's how I see it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Real quick, I actually now think that Ash by Elegance is somewhat a dominant heel after that Mickey
Hmm.
James segment.
Mhm.
Because first off, we were talking about marks earlier. I find it very funny how the worst thing you can call someone in wrestling is a mark when there's so many other things. Um, Mickey James. This is obviously leading towards the match between Mickey James and Ash by Elegance, right? What did you guys think of the promo segment? Like, what do we? How do we feel?
Um, you want to say this? You want to go?
Yeah, I was just kind of confused by it because, like, I thought Mickey James was retired.
You
Like,
and me.
I thought she was done, being a creative backstage, supporting the business. I thought she was done. Like, Ash Byers does not need to be facing Mickey James right now. Like, like, listen, I'm just confused by it. I mean, is it helping Ash by Legends? Yes. Yes. But it's not, I don't think it's needed. If you want to make her a monster heel, you can do it in so many other ways, but you don't have to
Mhm.
do it this way.
Yeah, I agree. I think the whole reason why Mickey is back is to give Ash that big heel push. Because if you take out, Mickey, who's
Mm,
honestly one of the pillars of TNA, like
Yeah.
that's gonna give her nuclear heat. So I mean, um, so I mean, like I said, I get why they doing it, but I'm like, I just feel like let Mickey retire. I guess in a sense, but I'm not too bad. I mean, it was cringe a little bit in the beginning, but then they picked up, and then once they got the throwing bows, I'm like, okay, now I'm invested. So, um, like I said, I mean, the beginning little but the finish got me back, reeled back in once they got the throwing bows.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think also the fact that the Elegance brand took out Mickey James' kid is wild.
No, yeah,
Wild.
that was wild. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of some wild ass shit, someone gotta check on Tom Hannafan, bro. Because how the fuck you let Steve Macklin sock you in the face like that? Or sock you in the stomach? That was crazy.
Yeah. But I'm
See,
also
Madden's
like,
crashing out.
yeah, like why is he so heel?
No, that's the part that confuses me because so is Feast or Fire to work? Because if so,
This is the
we gotta
first.
call it something else.
This is the first time that at least from what I remember, piece of file like not being taken seriously. Because like typically when you get the pink slip, you're done. Like ECC gone.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think who else. Like you typically lose your job for real, and like this is like it typically like your contract is ending. Macklin, I don't know what's happening. Like it actually kind of ruins Feast of Fire for me, and I'm upset 'cause I enjoy Feast of Fire.
no, same. It's a really original concept, and I really, really love it. But I was like, what the heck? Um, I think the whole thing with Steve Macklin is that it's just setting up a major feud for Mike at the next pay-per-view. Like I don't know, man. It's really shaky because again, like you said, it negates feast or fire. It negates a whole bunch of things. But honestly, the thing that I feel got negated so quickly is are the Righteous taking the Hardy's tag titles or what? What's happening?
Yeah, that's so confusing with the Righteous and the Hardys. Like, I don't know, because they, I think so. I mean, because I don't know. I mean, that fight there, if they were to lose the belt, it'll be the Righteous. If I think like a nice, feud going with them, like that can like
Hmm.
carry over to different PLE cycles. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. And especially because we're not getting those belts defended on even AMC TV that much. So it's like, so we're
Yeah,
just having tag matches for the sake of having tag matches.
Yeah,
and
like
how much like combined like 4 or 5 man tag matches too. So
it's not making sense at all.
Yeah. It'd be one thing if it was honestly, we should do Hardy's, Righteous, System, triple threat match for the titles. That's
Total
tight.
full, could have
Oh
beat them
yeah,
as well.
order four, handle four way tag
that'll be
Hmm.
match
fun.
for the titles.
Yeah, I
So yeah,
agree.
I'm not mad at that. Hey man. Oh no, because here's the thing, man. I really want to say nice things about TNA, right? Oh wait, I do have a nice thing to say. Shout out to the Knockouts division. Tasha Steelz,
Yeah.
Jada Stone,
Yes.
amazing,
Yeah.
Yes.
really good
Now the
match.
bitch has been cooking.
Hmm.
Yeah, really good match. But there's of their major storylines that are very nonsensical to me in some cases.
Mm.
But real quick, of course, we got Elimination Chamber this weekend. So here's I know you got some trivia for us. How do you want to play this? Do you want to do predictions, then trivia, or trivia then predictions?
What's your prediction scores? Because
Okay.
those I feel like we'll all pretty much agree on predictions on the spot, so we can just run through that real quick.
Mm.
All right.
Uh,
So as far as the women's IC title match, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee, who y'all got?
I think Lee, honestly,
I got big
or
I got big time bets.
Yeah, I got big time backs.
the only way
Even
that
though I
I
have an
see
AJ Lee shirt on right now, but I got big time backs.
the only way that I see Lee not winning this match is if like Natty gets involved.
Mm.
Mm, I can see that.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
All
I don't
right,
know. I just feel like I don't know. Basically, what's the win? That'd be the big moment at Mania. I think. I don't know.
that's
Yep.
fair. The
We're going
CM
Finn
Punk,
and
Finn Balor, World Heavyweight Championship,
Punk.
Punk.
That's
best in the world.
Now,
yeah,
I do think we see Dominic in a field trying to
yeah.
help,
Absolutely.
but there's no way Punk leaves Chicago without that world title.
It's no way.
Yeah.
It's no way.
The Women's Chamber, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, Raquel Rodriguez. Who we got?
I think
Uh,
Tiffany.
I'll be the tractor on this one. I got mommy. I got Rhea Ripley.
Really?
Yeah.
uh,
I
Vaughn will be
think
a.
it might. I I think they're gonna want big names.
Yeah,
I'm
but
stuck
she's.
with I'm stuck between Tiff and Rhea.
I don't see Raquel winning. If we don't get that, like, if we don't get Raquel in the women's world heavyweight title picture, I can see Raquel winning and then like either Hole losing or Liv Morgan losing and then being mad at the other one.
Yeah.
I like
Mm,
Hole losing at Mania. And plus, imagine a a sto- just imagine the match Raquel versus Jade.
Yeah. That
yeah,
would be a crazy match.
That could be a fun match, but I do think Stratton wins.
yeah. Single picking a choice. I'll go Tiff. I don't know. I'll go Tiff.
Okay.
Okay. Now the men's chamber. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, or Jey Uso. Who we got?
Ooh, well, you gotta go first 'cause I have a vision first.
I got the Viper.
Okay.
I got
Yeah, I'm still between Randy and Cody.
Who are you going with though?
yeah, it's gotta be dependent moment.
Mm, this is hard, man. Because I feel like Randy wins, and then he gets it, and then we somehow get a fatal four way from just the constant like beefing up until Mania. But it is Cody Rhodes. But I think Jacob interferes to stop Cody.
Do you think Randy?
I'll go Viper. Why not? I'll go with the Viper.
Okay. I think we get Cody winning, and then we some that leads to Randy being pissed and Fatu being pissed, and
Mm.
they get
Mm,
sorted into the match somehow between now and Mania.
mm,
Ooh, okay, 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 okay. I'm
But
with that.
I can also see the same thing happening with Randy winning. But I think actually, you know what? I'm switching to Randy just because I want to see Randy win the chamber. Uh,
Sorry.
so okay. So trivia time. So folks at home, uh, we're not doing our typical "What's your favorite elimination chamber moment?" because we did that last year.
Yeah.
So to spice things up a little bit, I made some elimination chamber trivia question for the boys.
Okay.
The my resources include wiki, some mark out moment, and cage size seats.
okay.
Uh, so I have a set of 16 questions for you guys with a tiebreaker if needed. Uh,
Hmm.
so it's either a mix of either you give me an answer or it's multiple choice. I'll tell you each question. Okay.
Okay.
But each question is worth 1 point. Obviously, the person with the more points at the end wins. And this stuff about chamber. So you guys
Um,
ready for it?
yeah, we got some
Absolutely.
paper.
Okay. So my first question for you guys, and you'll both answer. This isn't like Jeopardy. Who the first one to get it gets the point. You both
Mm,
answer, and then you can both get points. You can one of you guys will get points, or no one can get points. Okay.
Got you. Are Steagles allowed?
No, because you guys both be answering. You got. I'll give you. I'll ask both of you to answer. So like you
Uh,
can both get points each
oh
question.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you.
got you,
Good,
got you,
good.
got you.
Okay. So my fourth question is: Who won the fourth ever elimination chamber match in 2002?
2002.
You may want to, if you think out loud, you may want to mute yourself so you can give your opponent a chance to answer.
Yeah.
But 2002 was the first Elimination Chamber. Who won it?
Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna just shoot. I'm gonna just shoot. Fuck it.
I'll ask you both. Did you
All
both
right,
you
then.
both get a chance to answer? So, are you guys both ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Steph, go ahead. Who do you think?
I got Triple H.
Okay, Vaughn.
Um, I got two names now. I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna go with Brock.
You're both incorrect. The first winner of the Elimination Chamber was Shawn Michaels
I
in
had Sean
2002.
written down.
Fuck,
I'm so mad.
that was literally my second answer.
It Yeah, Shawn Michaels won the World Heavyweight Championship in his return match in 2002 in the Elimination Chamber,
Because that's when
beating
he had
beating then
the
champ.
nasty
Yep,
brown that nasty brown gear on, right?
yep, yep. Beating then champion Triple H, who was the final two.
Oh, okay,
Mm,
okay.
So
That's why I
no
thought.
points there. But my next question for you guys is: who has the most Elimination Chambers wins of all time out of the men? Well, actually, just in general, who has the most Elimination Chamber wins? There's two answers for this. So if you give me one of them, I'll give you a point. Most Chamber wins.
Most chamber wins. Oh yeah. Um,
There's been a lot of Chambers since 2002, guys.
yeah.
24 years of the Chamber. Who won that most of all time?
all right.
I
This
thought
is
I
gonna
got
So
sound.
I
I'll
let
got
me know
say
when you guys got the answer.
I got my answer. I'll wait till Vaughn gets
Okay.
it.
I got my answers here.
Okay, Vaughn, we'll go with you first. Who who is one of the two men who won the most Elimination Chambers of all time?
I'm gonna keep saying this guy's name because he always doing stuff. I'm gonna go with Brock.
Okay, Steph.
I'm gonna go Cena.
Cena is one of the correct answers. Uh,
Mm,
so both John Cena and Triple H have won four Elimination Chambers in their careers.
four?
Four.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say Triple H to begin with, but I was like, this also seems like a Cena thing. So
My next question for you guys is: who has the most eliminations all time in the chamber? All time.
I got you.
Again, 22 years of the chamber.
Yeah.
Who's been in a lot of them? Who's been in the final? Who's been in the final two or three in most of them? In most of the appearances.
I got my answer.
Okay.
I'm ready whenever Vaughn is.
I think I got mine too.
Okay, Steph, we'll go with you.
Give me Randy.
Yeah, I
Okay,
put Randy
Vaughn.
too. I put Randy down too.
Unfortunately, you guys are both incorrect. It's actually Chris Jericho who has 10 eliminations all time.
Okay. Okay.
My chamber
Good
trivia is
Chris.
trash.
Hey, I'm just happy I'm in the lead right now. I got one.
Uh,
One point.
so the next one is a multiple choice question.
Okay.
As you guys know, a lot of championships have been defended in the Elimination Chamber. Which of the following has not been defended in the match?
hmm
Keyword is not. We have the WWE United States Championship, the
Oh,
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, the WWE Universal Championship, or the
uh
WWE Intercontinental Championship.
I got
US
my answer.
title, Women's Tag title, Universal title, or Intercontinental title.
Yeah, I got my title whenever. Wait, I got my answer whenever you're ready.
Okay, Vaughn.
One feels very obvious, but I feel like it's not that.
I was actually shocked when I saw this, to be completely honest with you guys.
Yeah,
I
like
thought I had to check all three sites to make sure to verify this. To me, it seems to be odd.
I'm gonna go IC because one feels super obvious. I'm gonna go IC.
Okay, Steph,
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna go IC, but now I'm gonna go Universal.
it is a universal title.
You
Kiwan
So
smoked.
does it. Kiwan does it.
so
Kiwan does it.
The US title was defended in 2023 by Austin Theory.
Yeah, I remember that.
The women's tag team championships were actually won for the first time in the Elimination Chamber by
I'll say that was
the
talking about
Boston.
stipulation, right?
Yep, And the Intercontinental Championship was defended in 2015 when it was vacated and Ryback won the title.
Ah, okay.
The Universal
Okay.
Championship have not been defended, but it has been the right to fight for the title at WrestleMania has been on the line in the Elimination Chamber.
Got you, got you, got you.
Come
All
on,
right.
Vaughn. I need some points, man. Jeez.
What's the next one, man? Hey, I'm
So,
two up, two up.
so right now it's Steph 2-1-0, and we are at question number five. So this week, tomorrow night will be the eighth time women are in the Elimination Chamber match. Which woman had appeared in the most Elimination Chamber matches of all of them?
This isn't multiple choice. Okay.
Yeah, this is not multiple choice. Which woman has competed in the most chamber matches in her career?
I got my answer.
Okay, whenever you're ready, let me know.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, Steph will go with you.
Give me Alexa Bliss.
Okay, Vaughn.
I'm stuck between Alexa and Oscar. I'm ready to cheat up stuff. Give me Alexa.
Unfortunately, the goddess is incorrect. It's actually Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has been in six out of the seven Elimination Chambers. She has competed in the 2019 tag title match. She fought for and she's been in the singles chambers 2020, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025.
I had it written down on paper, but I'm just like, I don't know. It just feel like Alexa Oscar was the one. I need some points. Okay.
Uh, so yes, Liv Morgan is one of the most appearances in the match. The next one is a multiple choice again. Uh, so which pay per view slash PLE has not held an elimination chamber match on the card?
Hmm
We have A SummerSlam,
hmm
B New Year Revolution,
hmm
C Survivor Series, or D
hmm
Armageddon.
I have my answer.
I can say it again for you again, Vaughn, if you need me to.
Who said SummerSlam, Niggas Revolution, Survivor Series, and
Series and
Armageddon?
yep.
Oh, I'm going on a limb, I guess. I'm ready.
Vaughn, you get the first one.
Niggas Revolution, I'm guessing.
Steph,
My answer is the same as Vaughn's.
you are both incorrect. The answer is D Armageddon.
Really? Okay. I could have sworn those were.
SummerSlam was held in 2003.
Okay.
Mhm.
New Year Revolution was both 2005 and 2006.
Oh,
Okay.
back to back.
Key
Okay.
moment. This key moment was when John Cena won and Batista came out and won the belt right after the match.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
also
yeah.
think Edge also cashed in his briefcase at the other one.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
Survivor Series was where the first ever chamber was held in 2002,
Yeah, I knew that.
but none at Armageddon. The other pay per views include No Way Out and
Mhm.
Okay.
obviously the Energy Chamber pay per view. So
Okay.
no points given now. But this next one is uh, also a multiple choice.
Mhm.
Who hasn't won the Elimination Chamber in their career? Is it A. Batista, B. John Morrison, C. Xavier Woods, or D. Jack Straggle? Again, who hasn't won the Chamber in their career?
Okay. Okay. You said Morrison, Swagger, Woods, and who else?
Batista, Morrison,
Batista.
Woods, and Straggle.
Okay. Batista, Morrison, Woods, and Swagger.
Yes.
It's hard. I think I got my answer, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Steph.
I think I got my answer.
Steph, you go first.
Give me Batista.
Vaughn.
That feels too obvious though, man. I don't know. John Morrison?
Uh, Dave Bautista has not won the Elimination Chamber in his career.
Oh my
He has
goodness, I'm getting washed.
he's entered the chamber twice. Once in 2025, once in '05 and once in '08. Morrison
Mhm.
retained the SmackDown Tag Team title with The Miz in 2020. Woods, a part of the New Day, retained the Tag Team Championship in
Mm,
2015. And Straggle won the No One Contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship in 2013.
I'm moving on. Hoping and praying.
golly, man.
So that's another point for Steph. 3-0 Steph.
I need to
Uh,
do some rewatches.
but this is a chance. This is a chance for you. Randy Orton is about to take part in his 10th Chamber match in his career. How many? How many has he won? And this is multiple choice. So we have A2, B1, D6, or D3. A2, B1, D6, or D3.
He's been in 10, right?
He's been in nine, but he's about to enter his 10th.
Okay, 9.
I got I got my answer.
Okay.
I got mine too.
Vaughn, you go first.
I, I'm gonna go with 2.
Two. Steph.
Like my Baltimore brethren, two.
Well, that's two is incorrect. He's only won one elimination chamber in his career, and
I th-
that was in 2014 when for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Ah, God.
So no points there. But speaking of titles, what championship has been defended the most in the elimination chamber?
I got my answer.
Okay, Vaughn. There's really only two that can come to mind, so this is 50-50.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I got my answer. I'm going on a whim.
Go ahead, Steph.
The world heavyweight title.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
Robbie Wade.
Actually, is the WWE Championship.
See the technicality of all these titles, man.
The WWE title has been defended 9 times in the chamber, whereas
Um,
the World Heavyweight Championship was defended 7 times. Well, the World Heavyweight Championship was defended most at the beginning of its time, but
yeah.
as the chamber had come to existence, the WWE title has been defended more.
Mhm.
No
That's fair.
points there. Uh, Question number 10. The Elimination Chamber went extreme in 2006 and December to dismember when the ECW Championship was defended in an Extreme Elimination Chamber match. Who won this Extreme version of the Chamber? Bonus point if you can tell me tell me the weapon they brought into the match.
I have the answer. I don't know the bonus.
I have no clue. I'm gonna go on the freaking limb.
Oh wait, actually, I might know the weapon. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm
Vaughn, this is you.
I'm ready. I'm gonna go. This is 2006, right?
This sucks. Not the silver belt. This is like the ECW like war title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Punk in a steel chair.
Okay, Steph.
I'm gonna go Bobby Lashley and brass knuckles.
So Bobby Lashley is correct. He won the belt off of Big Show, but he brought in a table to the match.
Ah, got you, got you, got you.
So that's
Rest
another
of the team
point
like
for
I get
Steph.
no points. I'm gonna lose it.
I just want to say, fall in the things, fall pocket square, baby.
I got a fat goose egg right now.
My next question for you guys is question 11. Which entry spot has the most wins? 1 through 6 or 7. Which entry spot has the most wins of all time?
Give me strength.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
guess.
You, you got a one out of 6 chance. 1 out of 7 technically, but
Yeah, I was about to say.
uh, let's see. This is a odd question. So Steph, go ahead if you're ready. 3,
I
on.
got three.
I'm gonna go 4.
Question is spot number 5 for 9 wins.
I had 5 written down too. I'm about to.
You gotta trust the
Mm,
people. Uh, so the number 5 spot has 9 wins. Number 6 spot has 8 wins. Number
Uh-huh.
1 has 6. Spots 3 and 4 both have 5, and then 2 actually has 3 wins only.
mm,
Hmm.
And no one won from the 7th spot, I believe. So,
mm.
Let's see.
uh, so let's talk about eliminations. Who is the woman with the most eliminations in a single match?
Oh, I got you.
I think I know this.
Uh, we're going to go ahead and go with Vaughn for this first one.
Shayna Blazer. Shayna Blazer.
Steph,
Yeah, I got Shayna.
you are both correct. Shayna Baszler has the most eliminations in a single match. How
Thank
many?
Look at
goodness.
Vaughn. Look at Vaughn on the board.
Thank
How many?
goodness. How many? Uh, 4.
I got
Steph, how
5.
many? It was 5. It was a clean sweep,
Mm.
uh, which is one of the first time that has been done. Uh, however, I mean, as I actually, I'll do my cat later. But speaking of 5 eliminations, there's also another person who has 5 eliminations in a single match, and this is Braun Breaker. Not Braun Breaker, Braun Strowman.
I was about to
Uh,
say.
Mm.
Braun Strowman also has 5 eliminations in a single chamber match, the most for the men, but didn't win the match. Who won this 7-man chamber?
Said Braun Strowman. 7.
Yep, this was the year that 7 people won the match, but he didn't. He has the most eliminations in a single match, but did not win the match. Who was the 7th man?
I think I got my answer.
Okay, Vaughn, what do you think? You got your shot?
Hold on. I think okay. I think I got mine. I'm just gonna guess.
Okay,
Give
Steph,
me,
go ahead.
give me Roman.
On.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Roman.
And you guys are both correct. Roman Reigns won that match,
So what am I
and
Roman
this
out.
sitting at?
was
Roman
Six?
out.
What am I
and
sitting
this
at? Six
and
right now?
yep. Steph has 6 points. Vaughn has 2.
Hey.
But yes, Roman Reigns won the match to go on to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, I believe.
Nice.
Mm.
Da, 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 da. So my next question for you guys is: there's been only one superstar who competed in the Elimination Chamber while on NXT. Which up and comer has done this?
Well, NXT.
I'm assuming you can't tell us the year, right?
No, it'd be too obvious.
Okay.
According to Wikipedia, out of everybody who has participated in the chamber, there's only one person representing the gold brand.
Gold. Okay.
Like that's how far it's all gold at some point.
I got like men, women, some. I'm trying to think.
I'll give you that. The women. It was a woman. It was a woman.
Okay, I got my answer.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going on one.
Let's see. What 14? So Vaughn,
So between two names, but Oscar.
Steph,
Roxanne Perez.
Vaughn, you have to be very upset because you brought her up earlier in the podcast. It is Roxanne Perez. You even mentioned it, which is kind of crazy.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
but yes, Roxanne Perez is the only person to enter the chamber match in the NXT officially part of the NXT roster in
I,
2025.
okay, I actually
Yeah.
was NXT. So, man, I'm selling.
She got called up like 2 weeks later.
Yep.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
well, that's one. It was over with.
So, question 15. Who is the only champion to have multiple successful defenses in the chamber? The only champion to have multiple successful defenses in the chamber. This match is brutal. The champions that go in the match typically they don't go out with the belt. They enter the belt and they leave empty-handed.
Yeah.
Who is the one champion to have done it successfully multiple times?
All right, I got my answer.
Whatever. I lost anyway.
Seth, go ahead.
Give me Kane.
Ain't it? How dare you disrespect his name like that? I should take away points from you.
Give
Vaughn,
me, give me Hunter, Triple H, man.
you're both incorrect. It was the Yes Man, Daniel Bryan. Daniel
Oh,
Bryan successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship in
uh,
2012 and also the WWE Championship in 2019.
okay. Fire.
Man, I need to do a Elimination Chamber watch party or something.
Yeah. On the other side of the coin, who is the only champion to have multiple fair defenses in the Chamber? The only champion not to fail to not successfully retain his title multiple times in the Chamber.
Oh,
Triple H.
Vaughn, you're saying Triple H?
Yeah.
I'll go Cena.
Cena is correct. Cena is the only person to unsuccessfully defend his title multiple times. He did it. He lost the belt. He lost the World Heavyweight Championship in 2009 to Edge,
Mm.
and then he lost the WWE Championship in 2017 to Bray Wyatt.
Mm.
Yeah, I did a nice, watch along or something. I didn't know anything.
It's fine. Now you know what to expect when the WrestleMania trivia comes out.
I was adding some
In a
research.
month.
I got cool siete.
I'm starting my WrestleMania watch along tomorrow. I'm watching for the first one up until 41.
So I still have the tiebreaker question. We can do this like Final Jeopardy version where you guys can bet points if you guys want to.
Doesn't
Let's make
matter. That's
it
a loss. We do it for fun.
for fun.
Let's
Okay.
do it for fun.
Okay. For fun. How many chamber matches have occurred since its creation? I would say that close to one wins without going over.
I
And
got
then I
you.
think now this is about to be the 24th year of the chamber match itself. How many matches have occurred? You gotta think. Early on in the creation, there was only one match of pay-per-view. But ever since the Elimination Chamber itself, pay-per-view itself came to existence. Oh, I had my cat move the table.
38.
Move it. Okay. Steph.
Give me 32.
So technically speaking, Vaughn is closer with 30 at 36, but he went over.
Yeah. Oh my.
So technically, Steph would get that point, but there has been 36 matches to this date.
Okay.
After this weekend, 38. So
Got you.
Man, next
well,
year, I'm ready, man. I'm ready my research. I'm ready. I'm ready to lock
that's
in.
my question, guys. Thank you guys for participating. As you all know, Vaughn got 2 correct. Steph got 8 correct, so that makes Steph the winner of the Elimination Chamber trivia.
You know what? Next time, I'm texting Rico on the side. Next time, I'm gonna phone a friend.
I was expecting Reek to be here, so like I think it would have been a bit more competitive.
Rick would have
won.
Cleaned up.
Don't worry though. Don't worry. I'm gonna have just as much trivia for WrestleMania. 2 shows, 2 times the amount. Let's go, baby.
Oh, that
right.
was fun. That was fun.
Let's close this thing on out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for listening. This is episode 35 of the Top Row Boys podcast. Like always, it's the EST, the DMV, the Chocolate City Saint, the Potter of all worlds, the left-handed destruction, El Misterio Negro, Steph Freakman Rollins. What else? The Bajan Bulldogs, the Cameroonian Nightmare. It's your boy Steph, man. OG, what you gotta say to the people before we leave out?
Hey, man. Like always, thanks for rocking with us. Episode 35 is in the books. 35, right? Yeah, 35.
35.
Like always, man. Same old, same old. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let the family know. Let your mama know. Baby mama, everybody. put Terry on the map, man. Like I said, we're taking over in 2026. Content on the way. You know, hopefully smile face a little bit more on the TikTok. I'm trying to mark up on that. But hey, content on the way. TRB 2026. We lit, man. We lit. We lit. Oracle.
This is the Oracle, guys. I have fun making trivia. More trivia on the way. So
Yeah, yeah,
be on the lookout for WrestleMania themed trivia.
yeah.
Uh, but this was Top Rope Boys. Taking over the DMV one episode at a time, boys.
Oh man. And like always, this is the best wrestling podcast in the DMV and the best wrestling podcast in the world. TRB. And like always, we are over the top rope. Deuces.
See
Peace.
ya.